everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you guys have been having a wonderful day so far, because it's Saturday, and you probably should have a wonderful day on Saturdays. I also just realized that I have all of my floof on. I should probably just remove all of the floof. Yeah, let's go with long. Do I want pigtails today? I don't know. I think I want pigtails today. Or twin tails. I have no idea what this thing is called. But yes, this is good. But hello everyone. Hello Edward. Hello Czech. And I'm very sorry, but I do not remember how to pronounce your name. But hello. And hello Fox. And hello Karu. Welcome to stream. Welcome. And no, I do not hate you guys. Me being late only means that I needed to get some cold air inside again. And also make sure that I have my bottle of water. Because that is pretty important, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Also had to let Kitty go outside because Kitty was upset. And when Kitty's upset, she's gonna demolish everything. And hello Lefty, welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And no tea, sadly. Sadly no tea. I mean, I do know that model is holding boba tea, but yeah. It's too hot for tea. Okay, it's kind of colder today though, so I was kind of considering grabbing some green tea, but no, I went with saft today as well, so yeah. And once again, I do not know how to translate saft. It's basically lemonade, but without the lemons. Yep. This particular one is candy flavored. It's basically flavored water at this rate. This one doesn't even have sugar in it. It probably has aspartame or something else like that in it, but it's basically flavored water. And I have like a big cup, so I need to have it on the floor. No, I can have it where I normally have the mic. It's fine. I have found a place to place it when I'm not drinking it, where it's not in the way. For a second I thought that meant you gave your ship sponsorship or something. Nah, I have no sponsorships. Yeah. Like mainly because I feel like I'm too small for that kind of thing. And also because a channel as small as mine having a sponsorship mainly means that I am the one seeking out the sponsors, and I'm not gonna do that. That means I need to talk to people and do legal stuff. Nah. What flavor would I choose? Have no idea what flavors there are. Probably mango. I generally like mango flavored stuff, and if it's not mango flavored, I like it. I like the peach. I like fruity stuff as long as it's not orange flavored, because if it tastes like proper orange, I'm fine with it, and it can be okay. It's not the tastiest that I've ever had, but it can be okay. But if it's the very synthetic orange flavor, I can't. If it tastes like orange, it needs to actually taste like orange and not just chemicals. Okay. So yeah. And I once again have Doggo with me, by the way, and I went to the theater yesterday, and when I say theater, don't think that it's a big fancy thing. It's a local theater group. Like, I don't know, they probably have like 20 members or something like that. It's a small thing. It's a small local thing. And then when I went back back to my parents, because my parents were there too. I brought the doggo with me back home, because I still babysit doggo, and at this point I'm not entirely sure if I'm babysitting doggo, or if doggo has just decided that she has moved. Because I'm starting to think that it's the latter of the two. Because when we went home, it was actually cold, or not cold, but most people in the world would consider it cold because it was barely below 20, it was like 19 degrees or something. So it was cold enough. It was cold enough that you could exist outdoors, being 19 degrees Celsius. I truly am a Viking at heart. So me and Doggo went for a run, and when we go for a run, we normally go the 5-kilometer run that I have found, and that also means that I need to go to my parents, because they are like 1 kilometer away, and then we just skedoodle a bit in the forest after that. And she was fine with it, because we were running. So Doggo was very fine with it. But then I saw my brother, and his doggo had come to visit, or just, yeah, because they needed to do a thing before they went on vacation. So I went over there to say hello, and this little doggo went to say hello to my brother, because obviously she loves my brother. She's used to be my brother's doggo when he lived at home. But there was this young little baby German Shepherd. And my family's doggos are Airedale Terriers. They are from Britain. They are not a fan of German Shepherds. And it's so insane that they just genuinely like, no, you're a German Shepherd, I don't like you. We have not tried if they like Belgian Malinois or whatever the thing is called. They do like the retrievers. They do really like the tiny fluffy dogs. But German Shepherd is a big no. So we went over there to say hello. And German Shepherd was very excited because she's a puppy. And she saw a big doggos, and I'm basically her play aunt. She really adores me because I play a lot with her. So she was very happy. And Doggo, this old Doggo, she needs a name. She needs an on-screen name at this point. She immediately wasn't a big fan, but she was like, okay, I can say hello to you. It's fine. It's fine. I can stand here and you may greet me. But yeah, I'm not gonna greet you, but you may greet me. And then German Shepherd became really excited because it's a puppy. So she began barking like a shepherd does. I have come to understand that they bark a lot. And Doggo became so upset that this little German Shepherd was barking at her that she just went, no, I'm going away. We're gonna continue our run now. I'm not gonna say hello to the humans anymore, even though I really miss my brother. I'm not gonna say hello to him. I'm not gonna say hello to anyone in the family. We're going for a run because this tiny little demon just barked at me. And that was rude. So, yeah. Airedale Terriers, they do bark. Because, you know, sometimes they need to make sure that you know that someone is coming to visit or something like that. They do bark. But they genuinely really hate when other dogs bark at them, because that is rude. And also, they don't bark when they see other dogs. They just wag their tails and are excited and want to say hello. But they do not bark. Barking is beneath them. What is my opinion of German Shepherds? I don't have much of an opinion on them. I will say though that after meeting this little cutie pie, they are very cute. A lot of them have an issue with their hips. This one doesn't, thankfully, but some of them can have really bad hips so that it's painful for them to walk. And that I don't like. I'm not a fan of breeding to the point of pain for the dog. So I'm not a fan of pugs. Other than that, I can really appreciate how easy they are to train and how human focused they are. I can really appreciate that. I am not as fond of the whole... They are very guardy. They guard a lot. They are guard dogs. And I personally don't really know how to train that. Because it can be a problem unless you know how to train it. And I am not confident in that. But yeah, otherwise I'm fine with them. I think that if I was to get a dog and people were like, you are not allowed to get a terrier. Like, I like Cocker Spaniels, because I used to have a Cocker Spaniel, English Cocker Spaniel, when I was really young. But I love Cocker Spaniels, but they are stupid AF. So I think I might go for a poodle in that case. Also because then it would be kind of fun to experiment with coats and stuff, but otherwise my two favorite breeds are Airedale Terriers and Scottish Terriers, because Scottish Terriers are so enormously cute. And I used to watch Lady and the Tramp when I was young, and there is a Scottish Terrier and he was my favorite. I think I was very old for my age when I was young. And what about Shih Tzus? They are... I don't know about this doggo, but the doggo that still lives with my parents, she would probably love Shih Tzus because they are tiny and they are floofy. And she loves absolutely everything that is either small and floofy or a flat-coated retriever. And she really loves Bedlington Terriers because her best friend when she was a tiny puppy was a Bedlington Terrier. And because they basically look like a terrier version of poodle, she would probably love poodles as well, but she genuinely loves tiny floofy dogs. I have no idea what they would think about a Chihuahua, because the Chihuahuas that I have met bark a lot. So my first feeling is that they would probably not enjoy being barked at by a tiny little Chihuahua. Like, Airedale Terriers are nicknamed the King of Terriers. And I genuinely think that they believe that they are kings, queens, princesses, and princes. Because they can look down on other dogs like, like absolutely no other dog I have ever seen. They can really look down on other dogs. Genuinely, they really like a lot of dogs, but as soon as they start barking, they are not a fan anymore. But yeah, I have met one Shih Tzu in my life thus far, and that was a pretty nice doggo. I'm not sure I would have the patience for dealing with that much floof when I live in the countryside and there's mud. But then again, Airedale Terriers have a ginormous moustache and a beard. And there's a lot of gunk stuck in the moustache and the beard. When I was a kid, we had family game night at my grandparents' house. They had a dog. What did that dog do? Chase me around in circles for the entire night. I can see that dog being... thinking that was very fun. The dog was a Chihuahua to nobody's surprise. I feel like a lot of dogs would probably do that. I mean, a lot of dogs really want to play with kids and stuff like that. Like, the dog that lives with my parents, that is the mom dog to this dog that's staying with me. So she's a baby to me. She's 8 years old, but she's a baby to me. She's my little baby. Mainly because I was there when she was born, and I actually just caught her with my hands, basically. Oh, you were 3 and scared to death. Oh no, that is not good. Yeah, the dog at my parents, she really loves kids, so she would, a 3-year-old, she would just be around the kid and just like, yeah, you can hold my fur. This is fine. I love you. So yeah, little fluff balls are overrated. Big dogs are the best boys. I really love the in-between sizes. I like big dogs as well, but I live in a tiny little place. I do not have the space for a big dog. So Airedales are right in the middle there. They are just below a German Shepherd. And German Shepherd has enormous tails, by the way, because I'm used to these little Airedale Terriers, and they wear their tails like up and in a little twist over their back. They are supposed to be straight tails, but we don't cut tails anymore because we're not monsters. So they have this little twist on their tail now, but their tails genuinely stick straight up. German Shepherd's tails are long and they go outside of the body. And all of a sudden there's just a tail. So yeah. Fair to both. Yeah. I kind of like in between sizes because I also feel like a tiny dog, and I would just be like, can I place you together with my cat? I'm not sure you're gonna survive the cat. So yeah. And hello Rames, and hello Antonia. I do hope you guys have been having a wonderful day so far. No, I'm good to see that you're doing fine, Antonia. I'm doing fine too. I probably should have gone for a run today, but I didn't. I watched the YouTubes, and I crocheted. And I ate strawberries as well. You know, not while crocheting, because that would be really messy, and I don't want strawberry juice on the crochet thing. So I took a break crocheting, and then I ate strawberries, and they are so tasty. And I now have a new fresh strawberries in my fridge that I'm gonna take out tomorrow so that I can eat them. Maybe I want them for the TNT, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I still want the strawberries while I do the crochet tomorrow. But we have been talking for 20 minutes. I'm not sure that is good. I have my drink. And I have my game. And hopefully you guys have your drink as well. So, crusade, you said? No, crochet. That's a different thing. Crochet is way more people than crusade. It's apparently a French loan word for English. Like, in Swedish it's just virka, which it has, yeah. It apparently means to hook. So, you know, not knitting, because knitting is 2 sticks. Crocheting is just 1 stick with a hook. But yeah. Same but different, but same. Yeah, basically. Basically. I would say, though, that I would be very surprised if there was blood involved in crocheting. But I would expect a fair amount of blood during a crusade. If that makes sense. And I think it probably does. Did I just skip the tutorial? No! Because the tutorial is actually a new thing. I feel like we should up the volume of this. You guys need to tell me if I don't have the volume enough. Love me some crochet. It's really fun. I am crocheting a cape. You hurry to finish your drink as another group of customers leave the tavern. It seems the rest have gone as well, leaving you alone with your beer and the bill. Yep. After leaving a few silver coins on the table to pay for tonight's food and drink, you get ready to get up and go, but a voice from behind you makes you stop. Crocheted, like crochet, but with more reclaiming of the Holy Land. That would be interesting. I'm not sure how you would do that, but that would be interesting. But a voice from behind you makes you stop. Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing you speaking with your friends. You're completely right. King Cedric's death has been a great loss for the kingdom. A great man. Perhaps the best tavern keeper king of recent times, and a great friend. We were close, you know. Cedric often sought my impartial advice, and I, of course, was all too happy to give it to him. The man pulls his chair close and sits with you. Waiter, a couple of nice full pints, please. Where was I? Oh yeah, Cedric, you see, really I wasn't always the kingdom it is today. No, before him there were others a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. So we're actually getting the backstory of Traveler's Rest.
Legends tell of a kingdom many years ago whose name has been lost to time. A place of prosperity and the good-hearted, blessed with peace. From her throne, the queen watched the passing of the seasons as bountiful harvests graced her beloved subjects. But nothing lasts forever, and the young queen soon fell gravely ill. The kingdom's prosperity faded with its queen, and not here long, the throne sat empty. For 7 days and 7 nights, the people of the kingdom held a wake for her, with one question on everyone's lips. Who shall inherit the throne? With the kingdom in disarray, nobles assembled their hosts, and war ravaged those bounteous lands. Long years of despair reigned, but amidst the darkness, a spark of hope ignited far away from that devastated city. Rygar was a tough, weathered man, owner of a humble tavern called Traveler's Rest. In desperation, hundreds flocked to Rygar, pleading for food and shelter. He responded by taking them in under his protection. Rygar and the others built and worked the land, and the humble tavern became the wealthiest in the kingdom. His followers founded the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers and departed to spread his teachings. Thanks to Rygar, the kingdom recovered its former glory. Rygar was named the Tavern Keeper King, and the city was called Rylia, in honor of the man who had brought hope back again. On his deathbed, he told his disciples with a smile, "Only one who has served 1,000 times can be worthy of being served." With him gone, the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers decided who should be the next king peacefully, just as their leader would have wanted. Neither blood nor riches would ever rule over Rylia. Since then, the Tavern Keeper's king's legacy has lived on, keeping the kingdom strong and prosperous for centuries. Now, the castle's horns are blaring, and that can only mean one thing. The Fellowship of Tavern Keepers has been summoned. The most capable in the realm are preparing for what is to come. Who can surpass the rest of the members of the Fellowship for honor and glory?
So yeah, that is basically the backstory. And a lawyer, no worries, it's fine. I know that a lot of people are streaming as well at the same time, which is, I need to speak with people so that we don't stream at the same time. But yeah, no worries. And thank you for saying hello, and yes. Thank you. The hand I actually found today, the drink is in VTube Studio, so that I just picked. I kind of figured that if I'm to play Tavern Traveler's Rest and being a tavern keeper, I should probably have a drink. Literally, the religion is beer. Not really. Not that I know. What I gather from this is basically the kingdom had a queen, but queen fell ill and the kingdom went to ruin because rulers went... I don't know. But a tavern keeper basically made sure to bring the economy to rest and make sure that the, economic situation became good again. So I would most say like taverns are really, really important for the city's prosperity. So more like beer is important to make the money go brrr, so that everyone can have food. Is basically how I would say it. And hello Shidi, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And by the way, are you also Shadow Senpai, or am I mixing names together? Because I am... I don't know. In that case, if I am just mixing you up with another one, I'm very sorry. But welcome. Oh dear, I got a bit carried away there. I think I've lost count of how many beers we've had. That sounds dangerous. I'm not sure you should be drinking a lady under the table. What? You think you can go up against the Fellowship? You're out of your mind. Those people are the elite. Their skills far surpass one of us common folk. So the Fellowship is basically the best tavern keepers up there. I'm having fun. Also, what name? One of my regulars is called Shadow Senpai, and they have a bunch of different nicknames. So yeah. And you're having fun. That is awesome. I am also having fun. I just wish that it could be slightly more cool. I have closed my window. That was stupid. Hold on. I'm gonna open my window. Window has been opened. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I can feel the breeze. That is a lot better. So your mind is set? You've got guts. To be honest, I've already given up, but I believe in you. Ever since we first met, I could sense you have something special in you. This is destiny. Turns out I was just talking to the owner of a fabulous tavern very close to the city. If you really want it, it's yours. No dream is too big. Fresh air incoming. It really is incoming. Never heard of them. Okay. Then I was just mixing you guys together and I'm sorry. I am bad with names sometimes. And especially when people have multiple names, then it's confusing. One name I can handle, multiple is difficult. The price? Well, keep in mind we're not talking about just any old establishment. This tavern is a total dump in comparison. How about 1,000 gold coins? That's all your savings? Well, no matter then. I knew deep down you were all talk. I'm sure I'll find someone else who will... This seems like a bit of like a Tom Nook situation, but yeah. Alright, alright. I've got the deed right here. I just need your signature. Yeah, this is very sketchy. You just don't drink a girl under the table and then sell her a tavern. I don't think that's good, but... Hello, how's the weather and grind going? Hello, I'm Tid. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And, the weather is colder. Am I holding a Gamer Steps cup? No, I am not. This is just a cup that I found in VTube Studios. I think that's a Starbucks. I don't know what it is. It has the VTube Studio logo on it. Oh, I'm seeing double. I have probably had a couple of too many beers. I am not seeing double, I'm seeing triple actually. Or quadruple? I think I see 4. Or 3 or 2. I'm not sure how many I see, and it's probably not good. Splendid! That was the best purchase you'll ever make. Although I should warn you about a couple of things first. You see, on your journey you'll encounter various Are you feeling alright? You don't look too good. Maybe you should rest. I think it's already very... Hey! Hey! Wake up! Yeah. Not sponsored by VTube Studio, though. Yeah. I am definitely not sponsored by VTube Studio. I had to pay them. So, yeah. And also, hello Perry! Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Just as I promised, right before nightfall. Old Rocinante? Rocinante is Don Quixote's horse? Or his followers' horse? I'm not really sure, but Rocinante is one of the horses. You just got drunk. Yeah, just very, very drunk. It's fine. Reverse sponsorship technique. Exactly. I pay people, and then I can use their product. It's a reverse sponsorship. But yeah, old Rocinante is still as hardy as a young colt. Was Rocinante a stallion? I feel like that is a mare name, but okay, fine. It's an old horse, but it's kinda cute. Hey! We're here! You can get off the carriage now. Okay. I'm drunk. Someone drank me under the table, sold me a thing, and then just put me on a carriage, and I don't think that's legal. Okay. I am a female. I have multiple eyes, apparently. Huh. I don't know, let's go for those at the moment. I have no idea. A nose. That is a good nose. I feel like that is cute. Okay, there we have an updo, so then we can actually look at the different eyes a little bit better. I feel like both of these eyes are weird, but these are tiny, and those have very bushy eyebrows. And those... I don't know, let's go with those. It's good enough. I think that is the hair I normally go with, but I kind of want to have some other... This is turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit Turn around. Yeah, let's go with the braids. That is probably fine. Wait, did the drug have the funny medicine in it? Maybe. I don't know. It has some Gravekeeper vibes. I like it. Yeah, I think it does. To me, it also has not really Stardew Valley vibes, not anymore, but in the beginning it had Stardew Valley vibes when I first played it. Now I've played it so much that it really doesn't. I need other colors if my hair... Hey, that is way too yellow. Oh, it's probably good enough. And then we know when we know the shirt. Do I want this shirt? Because this shirt I haven't gone with yet. I mean, the thing has a very weird belt on it, but I don't know. Do I want to go full dress? Maybe I want to actually have like a dress type situation. That could be interesting. Yeah, why not? Let's go with the dress. I don't think we're gonna be fighting stuff. So then having a dress is probably fine. I don't particularly like fighting stuff in dresses, even though that can be managed, but let's go with that, because that kind of matches what I'm having on me right now. I mean, if we want to matchy match, this is basically what I'm wearing, but with more neck. But I also have the little thingamabob there. Although mine is square, but me. According to I've seen the Expanse, Rocinante is workhorse in Spanish. I see. Girl has lots. Yes, you have to have muscles to carry all of the beer and stuff. Do I really want this hair though? I mean, this is what I normally go with. I don't feel like going with this time around. I feel like some change is necessary. And this is just way too... I live in the German Alps, for me. So let's not go with that. I don't like the weird crown thing. I would like to have some more hair in my forehead, thank you very much. Even though that looks very practical. Yeah, I think that is gonna be the best. Bold? No, we're not being bold. I am not bold, thank you very much. I have plenty hair. Do we want to name the tavern something, by the way? Because, yes, I'm gonna be called Gina, obviously. Do we need some other ice, by the way? Oh, that's green. That is very green. I'm gonna go with the blue ice. Blue ice, white dragon, yes. I don't know. Last time I went with Night's Rest. I'm not entirely sure I like that anymore, but it's kind of nice at the same time. Let's just go with Night's Rest. That is fine. That is perfectly fine. Campsite? Campsite is the Discord. It's a good idea. I'm not sure how well that fits with the whole building feel. Boo harvest. also a good thing, but that can be misinterpreted. And I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with the way that can be misinterpreted. Bold toggle when I don't know if my model can become bold. And I don't think that I want to pay Rug Mom that amount of money to make sure that I can become bold. The King's Hound? I like that better. I like that better. I serve under a queen though, so maybe it's a queen's something. Kitty rest. Are you guys gonna name stuff after my maminals now? Because then we can go with Lady or Moose as well. I don't know, why am I so bad at names? I need to do something with the names. I need to become way better at naming stuff. All good, yes. All good. All is good. Everything is fine. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm gonna go with nice rest because I don't feel like thinking anymore. Thinking is difficult. There you are. I thought you'd fallen asleep. This is your stop, my friend. Honestly, I can't imagine what brings you to this godforsaken dump. Yeah, I think I own it. What? You bought the tavern? Have you lost your mark? I mean, on closer look, it does have a certain charm. Rustic, that's it. Nothing that can't be fixed with a good lick of paint, or by setting it on fire. Oh, there's a cow outside of my window. The joys of living in the countryside. Boo, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thinking is difficult. Yes. Yes, thinking do be very difficult. And to be fair, I'm pretty sure that it was chat's decision to name it King Nice Rest previously, so it's still a chat name. It's not me who came up with it. Well then, I am afraid we must part ways now. I still have some business to attend to in the city. I am sure we'll meet again very soon. Yeah. Hopefully not too soon, though, because I'm gonna stay here. Giddy up, Rocinante! Ride like the wind. Yes. Welcome to your new property. There is much you can do with your land, but for now it would be best to check the inside of the building. Yes. Thank you. I can run. I have letters. Non-payment and eviction. Okay. Contacting you regarding non-payment. Year 0. Good. Yes, Aurelia is the city that we go under. It's kind of close, but yeah. Good morning. We are writing this letter to confirm the payment on your behalf of the full amount of 250 gold. I paid 1,000. I got swindled while being drunk. To the Chambers of Commerce's coffers, thus clearing all debts incurred after the purchase of the property, leaving it now free of all debts. I paid 750. Too many gold. Despite the disagreements in your case, we thank you for the regularization of the payment and also confirm the official transfer to its new owner, Gina. Please find and close the updated dated title deeds signed by our Secretary General. Yeah, I got swindled. But yeah, this is my tavern. Yeah, what was that? A mouse, probably? I don't know. Insolent mortal who dares disturb my slumber. This place is forbidden. I won't allow some filthy looter to defile this tavern. I'm not the looter. Silence! Do not try to deceive me. This tavern has stood for centuries and will remain that way. Ooh, spooky fire. That is pretty cool. Leave now, trespasser. Yeah, actually, it's you who's on my property. What? I'm his new owner. I have the deed. Can't believe it. That damn fool. Fine, wait a moment. You is a ghost kitty. Alright, Missy, you've clearly been tricked. I have been tricked, yes. From my understanding, you were drugged and then forced to open a tavern against your will. More like drugged, stolen of all of my life savings, and then forced to open a tavern. In a dump. Yeah. But basically, yeah. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this tavern has no future. Trust me, I've watched countless owners pass through its doors, each worse than the last. Unfortunately, my contract obliges me to serve its current owner, but believe me, we're not friends, and this isn't the beginning of a great adventure. Save us both some time and leave this place. You're a magical cat? How dare you! I am the Boggart, the guardian of this tavern since before your great-great-grandparents were even born. I merely present in this form so your puny mortal mind can bear it. I still like your tail very much. You have a very cool tail, especially when you get angry. But that is beside the point. Have you listened to a word I've said? Yeah, I'm probably still drunk, to be honest. But yeah. And, well... yeah, I'm not leaving. I have no money left. And I apparently like it. I like the fireplace. God, what is wrong with her? Hello, Wolfie! Hello, kitty! I got drunk! And a man stole all of my money, and now I own this dump and I have a magical cat. That's apparently a Bogart. It has character, and the character is hobo. Yeah, there is that. Listen, it's very late. If you head down the corridor, you'll find an old bed. You can spend the night there, but don't get too comfortable. I want you out at first light, understood? Understood. I'm not gonna go out because I have no money. This thing apparently cost 250 gold and I paid 1,000 gold for it after getting drunk. That doesn't sound like you. No, it's not. Doesn't sound like me at all. I was probably drinking some tea and he put something in my tea. What do I know? Typical ghost cats, all taverns has one. They do, probably. I still think this ghost cat is the coolest. Because when it's upset, it has a fire on its tail. If you have any questions, click on the question mark next to your quest or press P. That way you can learn about your current objective without having to bother me further. Okay. Hello, kitty! You, sleeping, bed, room. Got it? I got it. For all the gods, it's not that hard. I'm not gonna clean the table because I apparently need to go to bed. Yes. And this place is definitely not falling apart. Definitely not. It's rustic. It's very rustic. It has a very rustic bed that I need to make first before I go to sleep. Everything is fine. Okay, we're gonna make the bed because obviously. Blip, 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 blip. You're finally up. Listen, I'm sorry about last night, but I was being serious. As you can see, this tavern isn't what it was. I know it's disappointing, but I'm afraid the previous owner has swindled you. I have come to understand that. Now that you've had some more time to think it through, you really should leave already. I have no money. I'm not leaving. Well, good luck. I won't be helping you one bit. Even if you take the mop from the chest in the bedroom and clean the floor and tables, you'll never see me again. Well, that is perfectly fine. Because I still really... Where's my inventory? There's my inventory. I need that thing to be placed somewhere good. Because this is a very good weapon. If you have never played this game before, you do not know what a good weapon a single broom can be. You just whack people with it. And it is fine. I didn't mean to whack the thin air with it. I only meant to clean. And now I've cleaned the table. Look at that. It seems you're not that useless after all. Thank you for everything you've done, but a bit of mopping and cleaning some dirty dishes won't fix this tavern. That is a very passive-aggressive tutorial, Kitten. It is, and I kind of love it. Because this is what a cat would be, and especially a cat spirit boggart thing that has just been dealing with one incompetent tavern keeper after another. I distinctly remember you saying I'd never see you again. Wait, I can be passive-aggressive back to it. Insolent fiend! I've only deigned to appear to you because it's none of your business. The tavern being a bit cleaner doesn't mean you're going to get any customers. For starters, you should move the benches next to the table. How do you expect people to come if there isn't even any place to sit? Yeah, I place B because that gets me to move stuff, and then I move stuff. And if I have green arrows, that basically skadoodles the bench into the table, and then people can sit there. Oh, alright, that's somewhat better, but still rather dull, don't you think? Not that I care, but I found some decorations inside one of the boxes. Here, do what you want with them. Throw them in a bin for all the good it will do. Thank you. I might agree with you that they are not the prettiest things, but I want to... Oh, I can't place stuff in the mantelpiece! I didn't know I could do that! I cannot place that on the mantelpiece because it's too big. Okay, fine. Now place it by the door. And there. Ugh, rather depressing, don't you think? This place looks like a crypt. Perhaps we should fix that with a bit of light. I know, take these candles. If customers can't even see what they're eating, they'll get upset. Make sure there's always some source of light at their tables to keep them happy. Yeah, light is important. Light is very important. I'm also starting to remember how on earth you play this game. That's better, though I should warn you that the candles will gradually burn out entirely. Make sure you have enough to replace them when that happens, because I can't spend my life constantly handing you new candles. Fair, wouldn't expect anything else from a cat. Well, I could, but I won't. Well now, this looks splendid. Now it looks like a real tavern, except that all of the plants are dying. But maybe some water and TLC could deal with that, I don't know. What? If you dislike my old furniture that much, buy your own, won't you? This is what you have now, so deal with it. I most definitely will buy my own furniture, thank you very much. Anyway, the decor hardly matters now. Here's the key to the cellar. There should be some beer in the barrels below. Ooh. You'll have to fetch it if you want something to serve. Oh, I should say I haven't been down there in a long time. If I were you, I'd bring the mop in case you have to deal with any of those horrible rats. I do not remember anything about any rats. Although, to be fair, this entire tutorial wasn't in the game when we first played it, but I do not remember fighting rats at any point of this game. But I can fight some rats. See? You just whack stuff with your broom. Stand still. There we go. I have rat meat. They say it tastes like chicken. I am not entirely sure that we should feed this to our customers, to be perfectly honest. Even if it tastes like chicken. Foul-smelling beer. I'm not entirely sure that this is a good idea, little cat. I don't want to poison the people coming to visit me. I don't think poisoning your customers is good for business. You made quite a racket down there. Did you find the beer? I did. Yes, and I got rid of the rats. What? You killed them? How could you? I was only kidding earlier. God's poor Mr. Raticus just got married. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sure we can make good use of that rat meat. Have you seen the crafting room left of the bedroom? Meet you there. Yeah, I think this cat is starting to like me. Okay, see those two tables in front of you. The left one with the knives is the food prep table. And the one on the right with the frying pan is the oven. Some dishes require complex ingredients that you'll have to prepare at the food prep table first. But seeing what you did with those rats, I'm not leaving you alone with a knife. So let's try something simpler first. What about some rat skewers? Should be as easy as approaching it and interacting with it to choose the recipe you wish to make. Don't let all of the grease and grime put you off. That's what will really give your dishes some flavor. Yeah, I'm not sure about the rat. It's a flame tail! It's a fireplace flame tail! I like it. Hey, do you want to learn to run a tavern or not? If you happen to be carrying some rib steaks in your pocket, now is the time to get them out. I have no food, no. Alright, rat skewers, coming right up. That's what I like to hear. And try not to overdo them. I like my rat medium rare. Okay. That's it, nice and crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Let's go back to the dining room before they get cold. Vandergood, welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And you are the pretty one, not me. You are the pretty one. Okay, see the table left of the bar with the book on top? That's the tavern's menu. When you add new dishes to it, customers will order them to eat. Hello Neo, welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I have a passive-aggressive cat, ghost, boggart thing. Go on, approach the menu table and press E to add the rad skewers. Hurry up, my stomach is rumbling and Mr. Vaticus has always looked delicious. Yeah, I murdered 3 rats in the basement and one of them was Mr. Vaticus and the other was probably Mr. Vaticus's wife. I like this game. What are you doing just standing there? You don't mean to serve the rat skewers without nice drink and wash them down? Any idea how thirsty rat meat can make you? I have no idea, because I'm not eating rat. Is passive-aggressive ghost kitty as good or worse than your kitty? Is more talkative than my kitty. My kitty doesn't talk. After a great start for sure, yes. I won't sleep in my country now is 2:22 AM. Yes, you should probably go to sleep. That is way too early / late, depending on situation. Drinks must be added to one of the 2 types of dispensers. From the taps at the bar you can only serve carbonated drinks like beers, while the kegs in the walls you can serve any kind of drink, like tea. But Ghost Kitty doesn't attack plants. No, it gave me half-dead plant. That plant and that plant, it gave the plants to me and then was very passive-aggressive about cleaning. Mr. Vaticus, Sir Ratfried, and Lord Vatican. Yes. Now, did Mr. Vaticus marry Sir Ratfried or Lord Vatican? Is the big question in that case, because Mr. Vaticus apparently got married at some point. So yeah. It's pretty simple. Even you should be able to remember it. Come on then, add the beers to one of the taps and we can get this party started. Yes. I have foul-smelling beer. Let's make the foul-smelling beer green. I have done the thing. Great. Looks like everything is finally ready. Give me a moment. It's been a long time since I've done this. What do you think? I know, right? You should see your face. I did, yes. Looks like you're beginning to understand who you're dealing with here, right? And that is not all. I just need to concentrate a bit and done! Phew, that was harder than I thought. I hope I remember which one of us is the original. Anyway, where were we? Ah, right. As I was saying, customers won't just drop in anytime they like. For people to come to your tavern, the first thing you need to do is open it. See the sign at the top left of your screen? I do. Oh no, she's hot. She's cute. She's very cute. She reminds me of the Ocarina of Time Lon Lon Ranch girl that I forget the name of. But she reminds me of her. Does beer get better with foul smell like cheese? The thing has a worm in it. I wouldn't drink beer with worms in it. I also wouldn't eat rat skewers, but... You can click on it with left click. Oh, I didn't know I could left click it. I've always used O to open and close. That said, when you choose to close the tavern, first last orders will be called. This means no new customers will arrive, and the ones that have already been served will leave once they've finished until the town closes on its own. Protein. It is protein. You are very correct in that. Let's do a test. Open the tavern, see how fast customers can begin to arrive. So yeah, when I serve food, I basically just run up to them and press E. And that is serving. And that is fine. But I start to see the reason for many ghosts. Yeah. In my defense, this place was like this when I bought it. And I bought it for 1,000 gold. Just to come here. And reading in the mailbox. That the previous owner bought this for 250. So yeah. As people eat and drink in the tavern, the floor and tables may start to get dirty. When this happens, you'll have to clean them so your reputation among your customers doesn't decline. You may, at times, feel the urge to strangle them for making such a mess. Yes. But remember, that is not the kind of service we provide here, at least not for free. Why is my tavern full of ghosts? This is my tavern, and not your tavern. Might be our tavern. I could, yes. But this is basically Ghost Cat. Ghost Cat transformed into a ghost lady, and then duplicated. So yeah. Getting a haunted bar house is definitely not your fault for the ghost. Yeah. It's not my fault. I just got here. And I did what the Ghost Cat Bogart thing said. Hope they have money though. I hope so too. I don't remember what happens. Yeah, you may at times feel the urge to strangle them for making such a mess, but remember that is not the kind of service we provide here. At least not for free. Yeah, I can strangle you if you pay me to do it, apparently. What is this? Is there nothing to drink in this tavern? Bring out the beer! Yeah, the maggot-infested bear. Yeah, I know how to deal with the bear. You want that? I'm just gonna grab all of the beer. Because they probably want it at some point. Except for this ghost, because that ghost wants rat. There you go. I need cleaning, and we need beer, and a clean. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say that they can actually order drinks from the bar as well. They don't only have to order drinks from the table. A lot of them do. But up front, they can order whatever. I thought that was a butterfly at first, but it's a bow. I think it's a bow. Kind of looks like a butterfly, though. There we go. I have no more beers. They are not paying me. I just figured out that they are not paying me. But this is my ghost cat, so it makes... It's weird that the ghost cat is paying me. But the ghost cat is also drinking all of my beer and eating all of my food. Sometimes a customer will be dissatisfied with the service and begin to complain. When this happens, it's best to approach them and try to calm them with E. Give it a go and best of luck. Though knowing myself, it might not be enough. Oh, so the ghosts actually leave what they're doing, bringing horror to town? I don't know if the town has ghosts, to be honest. I think this is my personal ghost kitty boggart. I called it a cat first and it got upset and called itself a boggart, but it looks like a ghost. And I do not know the difference between a boggart and a ghost unless we're talking Harry Potter. This place is not... It's not the best. Ah, well, looks like that didn't help much. Sometimes words aren't enough, and so it's time for action. Select the mop and hit her with using bleh. Don't worry, I'll barely feel a thing. Get out! Now I'm gonna clean the table because... Ow! Take it easy, that hurt! Well, now that the angry customer has left, you can keep serving the rest. Sheesh, that's smart! If you run out of stock, people will keep ordering food and drink. I can create magic gruel with which you feed your customers, but it tastes rather bland. I doubt you'll earn much money with it. Yes, it's a rather curious power. I learned the spell out of one of my trips to... Never mind that. The point is that with drinks there is not much that can be done. If you have nothing in your taps or kegs, people will ask for glasses of water. I know, completely devoid of taste, but you humans seem to love it. Remember the empty bucket you picked up from the chest? Go outside and fill it at the well. Once it's full, add to a keg so you can serve glasses of water to your customers. Clean first. And then I serve food. And now I run out and I gather some water. Plural. Yeah, I don't know. And this place is definitely not falling to pieces. Cute. I knew that. I got the thing back, right? I didn't get the thing. I got the thing back. Okay. No, there was 3 water. Because you want the water and you want the water, and then we got a couple of water down here as well. And then we have a rat skewer, and then we need to clean the floor. Because obviously... You bother coming here because this is apparently your tavern. I just wiped this thing down. How quickly do you... I need a blanket because it's actually turning a bit cold now. There's a tavern over my legs and I'll probably be fine. We got 3 water, I think. I'm so full. I'd say we're done for today. It's best if you close and we get some rest. I still have a few things to tend to. Although if you want to keep practicing, open the tavern again and I'll create more copies, but I recommend you go to bed. Tomorrow a tough day awaits. Rest well. Yeah. I'm just gonna do it and then we'll close. Cold Scandinavian summer, but I saw in the weather report that record high heat in Norway is... Yeah. Why are we upset? Are we upset because you only had water to drink? Because yeah, if I went to a tavern and everything the tavern had was water, I would probably be a bit upset. I feel like that is reasonable. But yeah, there has been a bunch of heat waves. Right now it's currently just fine during the day. And then it's cool. Chilly during the nighttime so that you can actually get your house to be a bit cold. Good morning, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Come on, we've got a long day ahead. If you want to open the tavern, there's a lot of things we need to prepare. Things to prepare? What things? Look, I admit those rat skewers weren't half bad, but you surely don't expect to attract much of a clientele with rat meat and spoiled beer, right? I very much do not. No. Cucumber water just to fancy it up, but not doing anything for the taste for me. Yeah, lemon water though. Lemon water can be kinda nice. And strawberry water, mango water. It was super hot yesterday, today quite windy and cold. Same. It's apparently supposed to rain tonight as well. So that's gonna be very cozy. I've pulled some strings in the city, so for now I need you to take this shopping list and collect some provisions. I am flat broke. I know. I've used some savings to pay for it all. When you speak to the vendors, they will give you what I've ordered without asking you for any money. Don't get used to it though. I'm not handing you gold every time you need it. You hear me? Understood. Good. Follow the road towards the west and pick up everything on the list. You'll find a lot of it at the market, but you'll also have to get some supplies from the sawmill, the forge, and the city's own tavern. Time to get going. Once you have it all, come back here and we'll get to work. I'm gonna close the door. I kind of want to clean the cobwebs and the bottles. The bottles. Almost forgot, be careful with Ria and Leah. They're good people, but a bit strange. Don't let them talk your head off. Okay. To be fair, it's medieval times. An inn with a source of clean, potable water would probably draw people from miles around. I think it would do better in the 1800s, where it was really, really popular to go to a spring and drink water. Yeah, we're set for rain tomorrow and day after so far, and can feel it on the insect activity. Same. Can you learn to foresee the rain in summer? Yeah, and also the clouds. You can foresee a lot of weather just by looking at the clouds. So it wasn't yesterday, but it was Wednesday, I think. It had these little very thin wispy clouds in the sky. As soon as you see those, you know that there's a change of weather coming, because before that we had heat like no other, and after that we've gotten cold weather. So yeah, what is this? It's a map. So yeah, basically last time we played this place wasn't a thing. There was no city, and also no introduction cat. So hi. Ah, it's you, right? Yes. Welcome to the Last Swig, the best tavern in... you can guess the rest. Are you okay? Me? Yes, of course. You don't seem too happy. What do you mean? I'm beside myself with joy. Isn't this the face of a man who has it all? Well, you were here for an order, right? Here you are. If you need anything else for your tavern, come by or not. I don't much care. I don't understand. You sell supplies to the competition? Money's money. I have a whole bunch of furniture and workstations gathering dust in the attic. For a fair price, they're all yours. In any case, I wouldn't get too excited. That tavern of yours has passed through many hands. But it always ends up the same way. If you want a piece of advice from an old hand, just quit while you can. The lower you set your expectations, the less painful the fall, but it's all up to you. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, and when it gets super heavy in the air, when breathing feel like you in the rainforest, that's how you feel. It feels from zoo simulating rainforest heavier. Yeah. And that is kind of when you know that there might be thunderstorms coming, especially if it's still. And also if it's really still and it's not windy, and then all of a sudden it's windy, you know that there's rain coming. Well, the bar really attracts city builders. Yeah, apparently. But yeah, well, good luck, you're going to need it and stuff. Things apparently progress without me even clicking. When I went back home today, I kind of walked through some flying ants. So I got flying ants all over me, not all over me, but a couple, and now I feel like it itches absolutely everywhere. Hello, welcome to our workshop. What do you need? Have you come for tools, blueprints? I'm sure I can help you, although we're pretty swamped right now. He looks like Asterix. I know Asterix is blonde, but he looks like Asterix. Asterix also doesn't have a beard, but still. Hold on, you're the new owner of the tavern outside the city, right? But don't let that stop you. I'm just like you. Where others see nothing but a wreck, I see a canvas to work upon. I'm rooting for you. Oh, sorry, I'm Woody, the head carpenter. Since Old Oak retired, I'm the one in charge of keeping all this afloat. Well, enough chit-chat. You're here to pick up an order, aren't you? Your friend was here yesterday. She was a bit odd, but really convincing. I got everything you asked for, although of course they won't do you any good if you don't know what to do with them. Carpentry is not easy, but it can be incredibly rewarding once you get the hang of it. If you need advice, new machines made, or the odd, okay, or the odd blueprint, I'm your man. Drop by the shop anytime and I'll lend you a hand. But don't thank me, I help you now and you can help me later another day. People like us must support each other, board by board and nail by nail. I'm sure that old tavern bill will be good as new in no time. Yeah. Yeah, the flying ants are everywhere right now and they're quite big, been squashing a lot close to my terrace. Don't want them near doors. Yeah, you really don't want them near doors. These were tiny ones though. They were kind of the red tiny ants. And if you know red tiny ants, you know that they can bite. And it hurts. I feel like I just walked through them, that one. Hello? Look, Leah, we have a customer. I think it's not just any customer, Ria. She must be Mice Little Mouse. What's the kitty up to now? Tee-hee! What a mischievous kitty. Look at her. The poor thing doesn't even know why she's here. Yes, she's scared stiff. I'm not scared. You're a couple of girls. If you're a good little mouse, you've got nothing to be afraid of. Right, Leah? Of course not. We help good mice. But the bad ones? You're scaring her, Leah. Remember what Maya said? You know how sharp kitty claws are. How boring. Maya's the only one who can play. What in the world are you talking about? See, Rihanna, she wants to know. Now she's curious, but she shouldn't ask because curiosity killed the cat. I better leave. Oh, why my, what a proud little mouse. Look, Leah, she wants to leave without saying goodbye to us. She can't leave, Ria. Maya told us to give her the order. Here, little mouse, this is for you. You can visit us anytime. A friend of the kitty is a friend of Ria and Leah. Of course. Where else would the little mouse get plants and seeds? Only bad mice would get them from the competition. Isn't that right, Leah? She wouldn't do that to us, Ria. Would she? No. I told you, Ria, she's a good little mouse. If you need anything else from us, talk to me or my sister. After all these years, we're experts. Cool. I have no money though, so I probably shouldn't. I can talk to a curtain. I don't think there's anything left. Oh no, because Chuck and Agatha are that away and the blacksmith is that away. Real DIY culture going on here. Hi, welcome to the carpenter shop. I sell everything you need to do carpentry. Oh, you thought I did carpentry? No. Kind of both, to be fair. I can both buy stuff from the carpenter and I can also buy stuff to make stuff myself. Oh, the red wants to give this stingy feeling. Yeah, exactly. Hello, oh gods, what comes next? Oh, yeah! Welcome to Otto & Sons Butcher Shop. The best cuts of meat in the city at the best price. My name is Chuck. My dad recently put me in charge of the business. I think there's a bug because I can't see people, and I feel like I should be able to see people. I couldn't tell if they were calling you a mouse or not. I think they were calling me a mouse. Sorry, I'm getting off track. What can I do for you? I think it's the first time I've seen you at the shop. Would you like to try our veal cutlets? They are finger-licking good. Come on, Chuck, what are you on about, man? I think you have an order for me. An order? Oh, wait a second. I must have written it down somewhere. Oh no, where did I put my notebook? Ah, here it is. Okay, I see. Yes, I have it ready. An order in my name, already paid for. Yes, this is it. Here you go. You're getting a premium selection. That meat is so tender that it will melt in your mouth no matter how you prepare it, whether it's stewed, grilled, braised, or... This is making me hungry. Do you think my dad will get angry if I take a short lunch break? I don't know. I think you should pull up your curtain. I'm sorry, someone like me wouldn't be able to afford what in my lifetime? Welcome, let me guess. That determined look, that poise, no doubt you're the new owner of the tavern outside the city. Poor thing, buying that round down dumb, must be out of her mind. I was drunk! It's certainly been a bold acquisition. That tavern has been closed for years, but I'm sure with my help and a fine touch here and there, soon business will be booming. As will my income. This lady will need to buy everything new. But where are my manners? I'm Agatha, the most famous decorator in the whole city. My furniture and items adorn the most extravagant homes and businesses in the realm. If what you need is good taste, you're in the right place. What do you say? May I interest you in a pair of sculptures? How about some elegant contemporary paintings to liven up the place? Or perhaps something more practical, some tables and chairs to increase your tavern's capacity? I have no money. You don't have money? What are you wasting my time for? I have customers to attend to. Very important ones. I came to pick up an order. Ah, you should have left with that. You know I'm here to help. Let's see. An order in the name of Mai, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I see some paper coasters, a rug, and 3 candle holders, right? God save me, what a paltry order. Here you go. I suppose you've got to start somewhere, but I assure you won't get very far if you only buy the most basic items. Customers need to be wowed. No money? Get out. Yeah, that is basically this lady. The more you decorate your establishment, the more satisfied your customers will be. Don't forget it. I have everything you need. Just come to my stall and ask about my wares. You better not come back with empty pockets. She's a bit of a snob. And hello, Dingle. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day. So, this is open. I forgot there are mammals now! Hi? I can't believe it. Where could he have gone? Oh, Jackie, I hope you're safe and sound. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Burrow, our animal rescue center. You have a terrier! That is basically how Doggo sleeps. Sorry, I love new visitors, but I'm a bit distracted today. Oh, kitty! Fluffy kitty! I think this is my favorite kitty thus far. What kind of weird thing is that? Red panda. There's a red panda? Where is the red panda? Oh, that's a fluffy kitty. I see no red panda. I think that is a cat. Oh, it's a hissy cat! I just came to thinking of, since you were like, there were expert sister, that is wild how jack of all trades usually doesn't get paid as much as specialty workers, kind of removes the reward for a wide range of skill. Yeah, kind of. Did something happen? Yes, one of our cats has escaped. Jackie is a sweet-tempered cat, but he has a bad habit of running away every chance he gets. And the poor thing needs to have his medicines. It's a bird. Can I have birds? It's a frog and a turtle. Turtle. Marcus and I are really worried, but we can't just leave all the animals we have in our care to spend all day searching for him throughout the city. I could lend you a hand. Would you? Really? You have no idea how much that would mean for us. Jack is a black and white cat. He loves to find places to hide, but he can't have gone far. If you find him, please bring him back to us. We'll be so grateful. He's a corgi. He's a black fluffy cat. I have no idea what that... What kind of insane cat are you? And that is a monkey. I don't want to have a monkey as a pet. It was a red panda! Oh, that's cute. And there's ferrets. But fluffy cats. This is fluffy. This is cute. And hamsters, but hamsters are hamsters. If this is a corgi, I don't want it. If it's not a corgi, I kind of want it. And this looks like a Russian blue terrier to me, and that is basically probably the closest things I'm gonna get to getting an Airedale terrier. So I want all of the pets. Hello, I think you're a blacksmith. Good day, I think this is the first time I see you around these parts, right? Of course, I'm right. I never forget a face. I'm Halmond. I know, a funny name for a funny man. What brings you to our forge? Just having a look, or have you come to pick up an order? Well, never mind either way. You've come to the right place. My lovely wife will attend you inside. We run the business together. As well as beautiful, she's the best art designer in the city. Our work won't let you down. As for me, well, not to put on airs, but I'm very good with the forge too. I'm usually in charge of the tools. Give me some good materials and I'll make you an axe that can slice an anvil in half. Can I have birds? I don't know, can you? The pink one on the right hanging out the box is a vibe. Yes, it is. I feel like most of the cats were a vibe. Okay. Hello? You're finally here, Rachel. What took you so long? I've been waiting for the new minerals for days. Hold up, you're not Rachel. What are you and what are you doing in my forge? Ah, say no more. Yes, of course, you're the Tavern gal. Sorry, when I'm working I get so focused I often forget everything else. The heat of the flames, the tapping of the hammer. This is paradise, don't you think so? Oh, you still get it. I'm Petra, and me and my husband run this shebang. I'm guessing from your order that you're interested in learning the ways of the forge. Not the ways of the forge, the ways of the forge. I am not a German, or break that much in Swedish. A great choice. Soon you'll know how to hammer beauty from a sad little bar of metal. Here you go. With this, you should have everything you need to begin with. Smithing is no walk in the park, but you've come to the right place. With my help and house, you'll soon work metal as if it were clay. Good luck, my friend, and sorry about earlier. The flames of the forge makes us passionate, and sometimes we get carried away. We may be fiery, but we're friendly. Really. Anything you need, you can ask me or my Björn. He's the stud working outside. He knows all there is to know about forging weapons and tools, and the ways to a woman's heart. Oh, I like it when games have personality to their NPCs. I think I kind of want to look for the kitty, because I think I have found the kitty. Hi. I have lost the kitty. Hello, dude. I was looking fancy. Okay, I see no black and white cat. Close by. I should probably get home to my cat before she gets upset. Fluffy cat like a Norwegian forest cats, they are beautiful. They are really, really beautiful. Indeed, generic NPC's character does lower the immersion by a lot. It really does. And the same thing when the NPCs just say the same thing over and over again. Although that usually takes a while. There you are. You took your time. I was starting to think you weren't coming back. Alright then, do you have everything we need? I got held up by cute Maminos. And that is not my fault. Customers come to the town for delicious meals and drinks. How about a bit of grilled steak? Can you manage that? You know, pan-seared? Easy enough, right? Go to the oven and prepare a few dishes of grilled steak. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye to make sure they don't get overdone. Thank you. So yeah, basically, and I kind of like this with this game because that way you can have a lot of things going on at the same time. But yeah, I have a grilled steak recipe. There are some recipes that are unmodifiable, and so all you have to do is select them and you have enough. When you have enough ingredients in your inventory or nearby chests. When you select recipes that you use modifiers, however, you have to choose which ingredients you'll add to them. Different ingredients will change the dish's value, so check them thoroughly before confirmation. Yeesh. To start with, let's make some grilled beef. Oh, this is modifiable. Huh. Okay. But yeah, basically this just goes and I can run around and leave it. And it's not gonna burn or something like that, because Kitty makes sure that it doesn't burn, apparently. That's the food sorted. While it's getting done, we should start making our new beer. See the table with the sieve next to the oven? That's the malting machine. The first step to malt is to malt the grain we're going to use. Approach it and select the malt recipe and then choose wheat to begin the process. Yes. There we go. That's it. Now we just have to let it settle. In the meantime, let's go outside. I want to show you something. So this is just trotting along and it's fine. And I can go outside. I played this game in mega early access, so yeah, the game really did need this personality injection. It really did. I started playing this, the update before the bees. And then I did play on my own with the city, but the Maminos is new to me too. Hello, Shadow Senpai. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And I am doing good. I am starting to get a bit of a sore throat because this game has a lot of reading. Other than that, I'm good. I hope you're doing fine too. Yes, and I did find the boba drink. I felt like holding a drink because Tavern. Ah, fresh air. Like I was saying, the key to success when running a tavern is knowing how to manage your time and your products. Now we're preparing a few things, but when we open, customers will deplete our stock soon enough. Of course, you can go to the city for ingredients or anything you need, but if you want to maximize your profits, the best thing for us to do is produce our own ingredients. Ria and Leah will have given you a few seeds already, right? No time like the present to start working our crop fields. I can grow stuff! A lot of reading, but really like the read-up. Yes. Yeah, I'm okay. I recovered from surgery that you had past 2 weeks. That I hope it's good that you recover from it, but that doesn't sound fun. But yeah, really take it easy. Take it easy and recover. That is important. Choose an area and make sure to clear it of weeds with the scythe. The last thing you need are weeds creeping all over your crops. Once the area is clear, you can use your shovel to remove grass from it and then till the soil with a hoe. If there is any obstacle in the way, try to remove it with your new tools. I've been meaning to get around to it myself, but you know, I've been really busy these past few centuries. Yeah, we need to move stuff around. Copper scythe. No. Pickaxe first, and then axe. And then shovel. And then hoe, and then scythe, I think. I don't remember how I normally have stuff. But in Minecraft, I always have my weapon first, and then pickaxe, and then axe, and then shovel. So that is kind of what we're going with. I don't know, that is probably good enough. How many seeds do we have? 3, 3, 3. Okay. There we go. Hey, not bad with those twiggy arms of yours. I didn't think you had it in you, honestly. Now the hard part is over. You just need to water the soil before planting the seeds. Here, I had this watering can kept somewhere. Select it and press F to water. Yes. Once it is moist, select the seeds and plant them with the button. I don't need to have the candles on me right now. Hops is important. I have tea seeds. Tea is also important. This kitty has good ideas. Oh, I need to water. There we go. Yes, that is the only correct order. Yes! Yeah, ready to kill Demon Lord. Which Demon Lord? Is there a Demon Lord? I don't know. Yeah, Hello, Doggo. I don't know why, but Doggo is tossing a bone instead of just eating the bone. Well done. You can also grow fruit trees. They don't need planting in tilled soil nor watering. They won't even die once their season is over. They're a real marvel. What a shame they're so hard to acquire. When you go to the city, ask Ria about tree sprouts. She may be odd, but if there's one thing she enjoys even more than torturing her customers, it's to spend hours talking about fruit trees. Same difference, really. Yeah, I got a sproutling, though. You don't know how to use an axe? I am surrounded by fools. I'm still gonna plant over on this side. Yeah, let's get a bit of a space from the road. That is probably fine. If there is a demon lord, she probably drinks wine. I don't know. Why would a demon lord drink wine? Why not mead? Or black tea? Or coffee? Ghost arm is useful if there is. Just let them run up little tab and work them to the bone even though they don't have one. Yeah. Well, one less thing to worry about. Well, let's get back inside. See you in the tavern's crafting room. Okay. This little ghost kitty is running me ragged. Now I'm actually running. It's so late. There you are, it's time to continue making drinks. Be warned, not everyone is cut out for the art of beer making. The subtle nuances, getting the consistency right. There is many details that could turn your drinks into the nectar of the gods or ruin them completely. It all depends on you. I'll do it! Well, at least you've got the right attitude. First of all, pick up the wheat malt. Remember we started preparing some earlier? Take it and use it in the fermentation tank. That thing that looks like a stove oven. Stone oven. To the left of the malting machine. I'm gonna collect my steak too. And now I can make lager. There's a whole world of drinks out there with which you could satisfy your customers, but for now it's best to start with a basic lager. Once you have the ingredients, it's a very similar process to making dishes. You just need to select the recipe, choose its ingredients, and confirm to start making it. Go ahead. I don't have water. I forgot about the water. Be right back, Ghost Kitty dude. Bless you, thank you. And hello, Elato, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And hello as well, Samay. I don't think I said hello to you, but hello, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. It is so late. There we go. Great job! We've almost got everything we need. As well as food and drink, we'll need materials to fix up the tavern. I hope you're ready from some back-breaking work, young lady. You've probably noticed, but all our work has used up the crafter's fuel supply. I haven't noticed, actually. So we need to add more fuel to keep making things. And we can hardly open the tavern to the public in its current state. It might hold some charm for some, but I suspect you'd rather attract customers with at least a couple of coins to rub together. Yes. I like money. Phew, we haven't even begun and we're already behind schedules. How about we go outside and get started? Yes, I'm gonna run because I'm so behind. Okay, Ghost Cat really got a huge attitude. You should have seen from the beginning, Neo. There was so much attitude. Hello there, I wanted to say goodnight to everyone. I was at an anime con today. Oh, that sounds fun. I'm going to rest my group out. Yeah, bye-bye, Urino. I'm really happy you had fun. Yeah, see you next time. Alright, first we need some wood planks and firewood. The planks you get by processing wood in a sawmill. Luckily, wood will have given you some. To place you need an area free of obstacles. Use a scythe to clear out any weeds and the axe to fell any trees in the way. Then place a sawmill to create a carpentry zone once you have it. Yes, thank you. I must hurry now. And now all of a sudden, I know how an axe works. Ooh, I got larva. That is not what I need to make beehives, though. What was it that I needed to place? I think I have forgotten. Place a sawmill. This is a sawmill. Okay. That is the thing that I need to place. I need to clear out a whole lot more. I did not remember that that thing was so massive. And it's 9 PM. I'm getting very stressed. I'm a little jealous. Yeah. I also want to go to a con, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, now. What? Why can I not place it? I could. Okay, fine. Place the stump. Probably need that too. Nice, now we need some wood to process. Use your axe. I have done that to chop down some trees or remove some wood obstacles. What on earth is a wood obstacle? Once you have enough, approach a newly placed sawmill and stump to craft your new materials. Maybe. I'm also gonna place this. Like that, probably. I don't know. I do not remember how I want this thing to be. Excellent! Now we need some iron nails. 5 pieces of iron ore would suffice. Use your pickaxe and mine them from the metal loads. Loads? You see around? Just picture in those loads the heap. Wait, just picture in those loads the head of the guy that sold you the deed to the tavern. I bet that will help. Probably. The night is long, traveler. Yeah, apparently so. I need this night to be very long. Also, we need fuel for the smelter. So while you're at it, mine some coal from the coal loads. Ain't nobody got time for that, dude. Because I need to place a whole lot other workshop thingamabob to be able to do that. I need more place clear. Be able to do that. Okay. Okay, we found the iron. Oh, I have to mine coal. Okay, fine. I think coal is up here, somewhere. If memory serves. Memory did serve! Nice. Okay, I got 4. Okay, so this is gonna be good enough. I got a bit worried that those 2 places weren't gonna be good enough. We're almost done. Just with the carpentry zone, we have to establish a smithing zone. To do so, just place the smelter in a free area and the blacksmith table in the same area. Like I said before, you'll need fuel to use them. So once they are placed, approach them and press bleh. Once you add the fuel of whichever type, you can begin crafting the bars. Yes. And we just need that, and we need that. And that is all we need. That is not what I need to place, though. Should I have placed it one down? I don't know. There we go. A lot of iron bars, though. Will you look at that burn? At this rate, we'll have some iron bars ready in no time. Until they're done, we cannot make the iron nails. In the meantime, you should place a stone workstation. It's midnight. My kitty, I need to sleep. That's very Scottish of you, lass. You take the hammer and whack him in the head. Yes! Yes! Of course it is. Running a tavern takes a lot more work than you just standing behind a bar. If you think you can get your business to succeed selling vats and third-rate beer, good luck with that. Alright, I'll do as you say. That's what I'd like to hear. Now clear an area, place a stone workstation already, and craft those iron nails at the blacksmith table on the iron bars you just made. Can I fit it over here? Maybe I can. I normally fit that station behind the other 2, but maybe I actually want it over here now. Because that is gonna go way quicker. I can. I forgot about the fuel. I feel like I crafted a bit too many nails, but it's probably fine. Also Scottish Tina. Yee! Yee! Impressive. Well, thank you. The first people I spoke to that only knew English were from Scotland. And I did an exchange to Scotland, so... Sometimes I can get proper Scottish. Or Scottish. And now that's what I'm talking about. Our beer should be ready, so we should head back inside. Meet you in the crafting room. I'm just gonna grab the firewood and the wooden planks. And I'm gonna head inside. And I'm a bit stressed. Normally when you do the tutorial, time stops. Yes, boo, you scared me. I should have seen your face never gets old. Okay, now seriously. It's the moment of truth. The beers we started crafting should be ready now. Approach the fermentation tank and pick up the beers if you haven't done so already. Though I should warn you that the alcoholic beverages can't be served fresh out of the tank. Any drink with alcohol you craft needs to be aged before you can serve it to customers. Aging drinks doesn't just strengthen their flavor and aroma, it raises their value too. There are different stages of aging, so the longer you wait, the better the drink will turn out. The good news is that it's pretty simple. All you have to do is go to the cellar and add the drinks to the aging barrels. Yes, the same one you got the foul-smelling beers from. Let's go down and remember to bring the beers you're going to age. Yes, I know how aging works. Thank you. Now we run because it's 1 AM. Hello Takano, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Alright, you have the beers with you, right? Now you just need to approach the aging barrels and interact with them. Add the beers you want to age and the process will begin on its own. Yeah. Cube to open, I knew that. There we go. That's it. Now it's just a matter of time. While the beers are aging, we should gather more materials to repair the tavern. You can take care of that, right? At least you've got enough to have a handle on the basics to get all we need. Take this list and craft everything on it. Once you do, come see me again and we can begin. I already obtained 15 planks. Dude, I need to do that again. 5 polished stones? Okay, fine. There's plenty of stones just falling apart. Okay, it just needed a bit of an update, apparently. I need stone. I don't want to faint. I have no idea when this game thinks that you should faint. And I do not want to know. What did you mean, not enough materials? I mean, I should probably go to sleep, but I don't know if I should go to sleep because I am in the middle of a tutorial at the moment. Okay. Ah, there we go. What? You have it all already? Wow, you're efficient. I want to go to sleep, kitty. Very good. Let's not waste any more time. Ready to begin rebuilding? Can I please sleep first? That's the spirit. I hope you haven't made any plans, Missy, because this will take a while. Can I go sleep first? Apparently not. Ooh. Phew, I'm exhausted. But it looks like we're done. It's been ages since I've seen the tavern look so immaculate. It's wonderful. We've done an amazing job. Listen, I admit I had you all wrong. You're not so bad after all. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We're almost ready to open. A few more details and you'll be an official tavern keeper. Sleep does sound nice. Been a long day. It is. I met a ghost cat that turned into several ghost ladies. I murdered a rat family. No sleep, only obey the kitty. Yes, you have to obey the kitty. Before anything else, we should harvest the crops. Remember those crops you planted a few days ago? Go back there and pick them, why don't you? Shouldn't give you any trouble. Just approach ready crop and use bleh. Though, now I think of it, no, not all crops are harvested that way. Wheat and other grain needs to be harvested with the scythe. Don't worry about that. Collect the crops, just enjoy yourself. There is nothing more satisfying than reaping the fruits of one's labor. Yes. Is it 7 in the morning or in the evening? I have no idea. There we go. Perfect. We can make a lot of things with all that. I'm sure you've noticed that some crops died once you harvested them, while others remain. Some crops yield multiple harvests while they are alive, so you just need to make sure to water them every 3 days to keep the soil moist. Oh look, the poor tea crops are completely dry. How about you water them again to revive them? Remember that dry crops stop growing and yielding. Yeah, and we wouldn't like that. There we go. Much better. Still, crops don't die if you don't water them. They just stop growing. Crops only die if the season changes and they can't be grown in the new season. When that happens, the plant will wither and you will have to use a scythe to free its spot. Do you follow? I do. I think that's all. Moment of truth. Let's see what that beer of ours is like after aging. Meet you in the cellar. I'm gonna check up on my tree. I can harvest the tree. I got olives. Not that I like olives, but I have them. Ooh, it's pretty nice. Even though the half-dead plants are still half-dead. I should actually... I am gonna close the window because it's honestly getting kind of cold. I'm actually gonna just wear this instead of just having it over my legs because it's getting cold. And I had clothes for summer, not for summer nights, because that is two very different climates. There we go. Should be better now. The beer you made has reached the maximum level of aging, and now we have a Grand Reserve beer to serve our new customers. Brilliant! Distant Gina, how nice. Yes, very distant. Don't celebrate just yet. Age or not, bad beer is still bad beer. I'm not about to let you serve any old thing, so we should taste it first. Gods have mercy on my soul. Beloved parents, soon we shall reunite. Farewell, Missy, remember me as I lived. Beautiful and pure of heart. I don't think you're gonna die, but my God, this is delicious. You like it? Yes. It's all right, I suppose. You've passed. We're ready to open. How is this possible? That girl. Let's go. No time to lose. Yeah. I am good. Summer nights are a little scary sometimes. It is the only time of the day you can handle, but also if the heat is there, you can't sleep for that long. Yeah. Alley-oop, here I am again. The time has come to open the tavern. The first thing you must do is prepare your products. Add the dishes you wish to serve to the menu, add the beers you've crafted on the menu tabs. I think it's evening. It's dark on the sky and it's 9, so it's probably evening. Lager is that color. That's it. You remember how to open the tavern, right? You have to click on the sign under the clock or press O for customers to start showing up. Go ahead, do the honors, and let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, I also need to add that. And I kind of like Patrons really like it if you have a multitude of stuff. I also forgot. I mean porridge. I can make porridge probably. I can't make a cup of tea because that takes the place of the water. Steak bread I can't make. I have no sweet potatoes. I mean, I know I can add meat broth to the menu, but I have no idea who would go to a tavern and order meat broth to eat. Oh, fish. Can I fish? I have forgotten. Can I fish? Maybe I can. Yeah, let's just fill the water up. I can open the tavern while I fill the thing up. Then we run back indoors. The chosen one. Yeah, basically. Okay, it doesn't say that it's cold, so it's probably fine. Look, our first customer. All right, nobody panic. This is different from when we practiced earlier with the rat skewers. See the bar over the action bar? That is the tavern's reputation. When customer leaves, the tavern's reputation will rise or fall according to the service we're giving them. Things like attending them quickly, keeping the tavern clean, and decorating the dining room will increase reputation. Forcing everyone out at closing time or letting the tavern get too cold or the tables too dark will decrease reputation. Well, let's not waste another minute. Serve some customers and let's see how it goes. Yeah. I already got some reputation from the ghosts, but yep. You want water? Okay, fine. We do have very delicious water, apparently. Just wait till you get the tea. The tea is a lot better, hopefully. Although we only have red tea. And red tea is not my favorite tea. It works, but, you know, red tea isn't really tea. It's not from the tea bush. Here you go, a glass of water. That counted. Because basically as soon as they eat on the table, it does get dirty. Calm down, dude. Yeah, good. So it does get dirty. It's just that when it's getting very dirty, you can actually see it on the table, but you can clean the table before that, which is what I normally do. What is the best tea in my opinion? That is a good question. Why is it daytime now? It was dark at 9. These drinks are not watered down except for the water. Nya! Okay, now we have a floor stain that we can actually clean. That is nice. I needed to clean that for the thing. Goodness, what a strong breeze. See the icon on the lower right part of the screen? That means customers are feeling cold, and that will decrease reputation. When that happens, you should light the fireplace to raise the temperature. Also, the fireplace will consume fuel, so make sure to have enough to keep it lit as long as you need to. If the temperature rises and it's still lit, customers will feel too hot, which isn't good either. Come on, light it before our customers freeze to death. I will give them some food first though. I need food. There we go. I'm the glob blah 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 blah. Yes. But favorite tea, it kind of depends on the season. Right now, during summer, it's green tea. And very specifically sencha. But green tea in general. And during autumn, it can be red tea. But normally during the colder months, it's black tea. Fruity black tea. Much better. Now service can continue as normal. Remember, if you run out of food or drink, you can make some more with ingredients you've obtained. I'm afraid I can't help you there. I've always been more of a hunter than a cook, but perhaps this old recipe book can help you. I'm sure you'll find some useful recipes within. If you need more ingredients or you want to decorate the tavern some more, you can go to the city to get whatever you need. Now you've got some money coming in, anything is possible. That's all for now, little bird. Take time to spread your wings. Make sure you always have the meals prepared and to give the best service you can. If you manage both, you'll raise the tavern's reputation in no time. And also more tables. More tables is good. I need to make some more beer. I just noticed I need to craft some things. Because ooh. I can't craft those though. So it will have to be lager. Lager is the only one that's gonna be not enough. I have plenty of fuel. Yeah, not now though, because porridge is honestly gonna be a whole lot better. And wheat porridge is honestly delicious. It's very dirty. There we go. This place is not the pit. Just because I needed to do stuff in the kitchen doesn't mean that the place is bad. Okay? I have to go to work. Bye, Dean and Chad. Bye bye, Lefty. Have a lovely rest of your day at work. Honestly, I, as a British man who loves British breakfast teas, I am walking stereotype. I've tried quite a few others, but nothing tops the good old SR for me. I see. I don't think I've tried that one, but I also haven't really tried British teas. Like, the one stereotypical British tea here is English breakfast on, like, ugh. But also Earl Grey, and I can't drink Earl Grey. It's bergamot. It has bergamot in it, and I dislike that with a passion. Yes. So I now have porridge, and we can add porridge. Now we need to clean. I just run around like a maniac. But that's what it's like when you're a tiny little tavern owner and you don't have your stuff. And I am very quickly running out of beer. Like insanely quickly running out of beer. You're done. Good. I need water. You can just do stuff. Good. I'm gonna run and water. Like right this instant. Not quite right this instant because I have customers and that is important. I don't like it either. That is good. That makes two of us. My dad really likes Earl Grey and I can't. I don't understand. I really do not understand. Like, I think it is Lady Grey that I can stand, but that is because it either has no bergamot in it or is just very light on the bergamot. There we go. Now we run back here and we clean the table. I am the barkeep, I am also the chef, and I am busy! Yeah, that's what they thought. There we go. You stay there, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna gather some more water. Thank you. Can I craft a bucket? I can craft buckets. I need more buckets. Chill down. Sit down. And you guys are dirty. You want your money back for what? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't order anything more if you don't like it. You've eaten for quite a while. I don't understand why you would... I am cleaning the table. And here you go. Now, I am running out of steaks as well. I don't know why you bother coming here. Does the game have multiplayer? Feels busy. It does, actually. It is one of the newer updates. But you can also get stuff. So then, basically everything except the crafting bits over here, someone else can do for me. So I can even get staff to handle the fireplace if need be. I can have staff that handles the drinks. I can have people doing the servings. I can even have a man with a bat or a woman with a bat so that I don't need to whack people with my broom. So yeah. It's just that, you know, that takes money. So it's gonna be not really possible for us in the right now. But also, what I normally do is that when I open the tavern, I only deal with the tavern. Right now, I'm kind of doing tavern as well as crafting, and that's not what I normally do. Where's the fun in that? I don't know. I like whacking people with a broom. So, you know. Not enough fuel. What do you mean? Not enough fuel. Go. Now I'm gonna run down to here and we're gonna attempt to lager the lager. We need more barrels as well, by the way. Ooh! I got skill point and I got recipe fragments. Nice! Yeah, now we basically get to do whatever it is that we want to do. But what we want to do is mainly just get money. That is basically what we're here for. But now the tutorial part is over. We do not have a lot of beer left. I think we're gonna close early because we kind of had the tavern open for an entire day, and that is way more than I normally have. Have the game told me when I need to sleep, by the way? Because I don't think it has. Hey, it's that new tavern keeper I've been hearing all about. Did you see your customers' faces? I can't remember the last time someone walked out of that door looking that satisfied. You've impressed me, Missy. I've been around town and people are already singing our praises. Anyway, I'm glad things are going well. Who knows? Perhaps you'll be able to turn this tavern's luck around. Of course, you did have a great teacher. I did have a very sassy good teacher. Very true. Thank you for everything, my... Oh, shush. You're going to make me blush. By the way, you never told me why you decided to buy this tavern. I'm going to go up against the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers, apparently. I don't know why, but that I am. Okay, I deserve that. No, really, why a tavern? I told you I'm going to defeat the Fellowship. Listen, do we understand what you're saying? Members of the Fellowship have been perfecting these skills for years. A rookie like you doesn't stand a chance. Besides, fame and glory aren't good reasons to get into this business, young lady. Do you want to be yet another power-hungry, big-headed idiot? Rygar's teachings have been warped enough. That's not it. I want to help people and make a difference. This girl, she reminds me so much of him. I think you can stay as late as 3 then it's blackout. Maybe. I do not remember. But yeah, that 3 feels right somehow. I don't know. Fellowship of Tavernship, I see. Traveler... Taverns are important in medieval times as well. That they really are. In a lot of different ways. Alright, follow me. Where are we going? A special place. You'll see once we get there. It's pretty late. Here it is. Oh, this brings me back. Huh? It's not a slab, you simpleton. It's a door. A door that's been sealed for a long, long time. The only thing you need to open is the right key. And where is the key? Right in front of you. Step aside. I need a moment. That is pretty cool. The path is clear. Time for your last test. But what's inside there? You'll have to see for yourself. If what you told me is true, this will help you achieve your goals. If it isn't, then you're not worthy. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. At the back of the cave, you'll find a portal. Cross it and let instinct guide you forth. Cool. I'm gonna collect stuff. I happen to know that there might be mushrooms over here. There are no mushrooms over here. I can probably fish inside of that place. Mushrooms? Mushrooms! See? Mushrooms are good because you can eat mushrooms. And therefore you can cook with mushrooms. And then you can sell what you cooked with the mushrooms. Hotels really lost relevance with Airbnb, I feel. Still important, but same with dining places, but mainly due to fast food and delivery, but also price hikes. Yeah. I will say though that staying at a hotel and an Airbnb are two very different things. I can see the argument for both. But yeah, raise your glasses, custodians of ancient legacy, for knowledge recorded will never fade from memory. Cool. I need to light this torch. I need to light the fire. I have done that. Lettuce, vegetables, onions, breadcrumbs and oil. Breadcrumbs are gonna be difficult together. Maybe we just... Alright, there are different things. I mean, sausages are important. I kind of want toast. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make toast for quite a while, but I kind of want toast. Ooh, a sweet pie. I like sweet pies. I'm gonna have to buy both egg and butter and sugar though. But yeah, I'm gonna go with sausages and toast. Cool. Am I done here now? Okay, I think I can go. I think I can go. So I'm gonna go. My drink is not drinking. Is finito. You're back and in one piece. I knew from the moment I met you that you had it in you. You did not. You wanted to throw me out. Yeah, but you wanted me to leave. That just a test, of course. And you passed. No one else has been able to light Rygar's torch in centuries. Perhaps you do stand a chance after all. So I'll be able to defeat the Fellowship? Well, it's still too early to tell. Perhaps with the help of a beautiful and experienced Boggart, you might. What? You want me to stay with you and be your mentor? I'm not sure, Missy. You know how busy I am. You don't have to. If you have other things to do, you can. Alright, you can stop begging. I know you'd be completely lost without me. Back to work. Let's return to the tavern and see how you manage on your own. Yeah, after I pick some mushrooms. More mushrooms? More mushrooms. Yeah, don't mind me, I just ran through your camp, it's fine. Ooh. I was about to say that I found flowers, but I found aromatic herbs, and that is probably basically the same thing. When we went to Iceland, we did stay at Airbnb, much cheaper and fitting for a week stay, but I do see the difference. I've never stayed at a hotel, but from movies and such. Yeah, when I went to the convention with Ophi, we did stay at a hotel, and I have stayed at more like vandrarhem. I have no idea what on earth vandrarhem is in English. But basically a traveler's rest, I guess. Hostage! I think it's called Hostage. I have stayed at Hostages as well. Which is basically a hotel, but way cheaper. It's good to be back. The tavern really does look incredible. That said, if you want to challenge the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers, we'll need to raise our reputation to get their attention. I've given you some tips, but the rest is up to you. I'll try and see what I can find out about the current members of the Fellowship. In the meantime, keep doing what you learned. Got it? Got it. Alright then, let's hope the tavern is still standing when I'm back. Try not to make too much of a mess of things, rookie. You'll do great, Missy. You're my last hope. Yeah, hostel. Hostel. I think it is. But I have stayed at an Airbnb once. And that was very weird. I'm not sure I liked it that much, but yeah. Bread. I need dough for that. And butter and jam. Oh, that's bread dough, but I can't make jam here. I don't have water, apparently. It's fine. I'm just gonna run outside and gather some water. I stayed at a hostel very communal during a school trip. Yeah, I've mainly been there during school trips. But I've also stayed at camping sites, and camping sites have can have cottages. It's really tiny cottages. It's basically just a one-room thing with beds in it. That is what I've mostly stayed at. That has also been really fine. And I think I prefer that because that is more alone than it is at a hostel. And the same thing with an Airbnb. I definitely prefer camping over Airbnb. But that might also be the place where I went on the Airbnb, and that was just a weird thing. There we go. Did stay at cottage when on ski trip with the school in Sweden and Norway. Yeah. It's kind of normal, I think, to stay at in a cottage when you go to Sweden and Norway. I think there are a lot of different cottages there. I need to find Jackie in the city. Who's Jackie? Is that for the cat? I don't know. Okay, I am starting to yawn. I should probably go to bed. Yes, I'm gonna skip. And I will make bed, and I have a normal bed, and not just a cover on top of a table. I can't make anything right now. And I don't think this has been done enough yet. No, it hasn't. So I can't grab those yet. And the water is 5 left. I have 2 drinks left. Do have more steak, which is good. That is undrinkable. They're not gonna be able to drink that. But I have a cup. I have tea to have instead of water, because water is not something that they are gonna enjoy really. Yeah, I sell that for 1 silver. And tea sells for 2 silver and 12 copper. So yeah, a whole lot better. But maybe we should do something about how it looks. Place that there for a bit. Here we go. Honestly, I thought the paintings and the plants were gonna liven up as soon as we opened. But it seems not. And I do have a basic rug that can be placed as well. And I have tables. That is also good. There we go. I can style it. It can be purple. There we go. There we go. Now I can have twice the amount of customers. Yeah. I think you can put tea in the back barrel. I can. I just want to remove all of the water first. So yeah. I did a couple of times, then I stayed upon very extremely shockingly obviously was once a brothel. I'll let your imagination play that I figured that out so easily. Ooh. That, yeah. That was not fun. Not fun. Yeah. I can see that not being nice. Oh, wait. I need plants first. I need to buy plants. Hi. Yeah, you guys chat a lot. Yeah, trees are expensive. Summer and oh, extra harvest in summer and winter. Okay, and we're in spring now, I'm pretty sure. Don't know. Probably spring. I feel like it normally always starts in spring, these kinds of games. So, spring. Okay. There we go with dual hops, apparently. We do need wheat. A lot of wheat. We can't make wine yet, so I don't think that is gonna be important for us right now. I mean, sugarcane is gonna be important. There's so much we need to buy and grow. I mean, potatoes. How on earth can you survive without potatoes? I probably need some vegetables as well. I need need so many things and I have forgotten which hops do what. I know there are 6 types of hops and they can each do different things. But I feel like I've only found 4, 5 of them. Because galaxy hops I have, dual hops I have. Bitter hops, no good. Aroma hops, same. Not what I want at the moment. I don't know. Ooh, beet seeds are apparently fine. Do we have any potatoes? Like sweet potatoes. That should be under S. We do not have sweet potato seeds. So I can't do any sweet potato thingamabobs. I'm gonna grow some spinach because I'm very sure that that is a vegetable. That is probably also a vegetable. And lettuce is probably a salad. And now we have so many things to grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things to... Yes. That is good enough. Okay, I needed to find a Jackie. Can I buy intestines from you, by the way? I can, but I don't have the money for that. Okay. Now, who is Jackie? Are you Jackie inside of here? Are you Jackie? You're Nessie. Oh no, Jackie is the cat. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna oh, I accidentally bumped the hamster. I didn't know I could accidentally bump the hamster. A poor little thing. A bump. No, that's mean. I shouldn't. Oh yeah, I should pick up some blueberries. That is fair. That is very fair. Would love trying to stay at one of those castle hostel thingies in Britain, but also might be a little scary with paranoia. That is gonna be so interesting. Might be a whole lot of ghosts though. Can't buy 3. We're gonna wait with the blueberries because I really want all things to be symmetrical. Hello, kitty. No. Okay, I didn't follow. Where on earth did you go? It looked like you went into a wall. I found Kitty. Hello? Kitty? There's a cat. I do think there's... Oh, a mop. I have a mop. I got the cat. Honestly, I had no idea where that was where it was gonna be. I just went there by pure chance. Oh well. I see where. Anyway. I need to do this someday myself. How can I call myself British if I had never slept in a castle? I don't know. Yeah. Yes, finally did get the cat. Hello. CRMS, but it is fair. Honestly, I have islands sitting near me with very touristy huge amount of the fossilized trees. I don't remember English names, but I have never gone. Yeah, Ember. It's called Ember in English. But yeah, I really would like, I would love to find some Baltic Amber. That would be so cool. But yeah, and there's also an island in Sweden with a lot of fossils. I would love to go there and pick a fossil off the ground, but apparently you're not allowed to do that anymore. I love that hamster. It is very cute, but it's also very eatable. How did it go? Any sign of... Jackie, you're here! Oh, my lovely kitty, I was so worried. Yes, I was. Now, who has been a naughty cat? I'll listen to him purr. I see, it's time for beddy buys. You've had enough adventures for today. Thank you so much for everything. I know it can't have been easy. Jack is really wary with strangers. He must have seen something special in you to let you pick him up. Sorry about this whole ordeal. Everything is getting harder as we get more and more mamminoes. I know. Why don't you adopt one of our cats? Jackie has to recover, but we've got some kittens that need a new home, and you clearly have a way with cats. Yeah, of course. Those are the same. I thought I wanted the Floofy McFloofy cat. We're gonna go with a black cat. Just because. Kitty's not black though. There is no kitty here that looks like Kitty. Does anyone have a good name suggestion? I kind of want the black one. I'm kind of looking for either the black one or the tricolor one, but I kind of like the black one. For the luck and ghost. You be happy? How? For the what and the ghost? Which ghost and for what luck to be happy? I'm confused. Yeah, basically wanted the black cat because it's bad luck with the black cat, so they don't get adopted. So I'm gonna adopt the black one. Casper? Yeah, that could be it. Salem, like the black cat from Sabina. Yeah, Salem is a good one. I like the chunky grey one. Yeah, I think we had the chunky grey one previously. Oh, you mean the chunky grey one? Yeah, that is cute as well. I think we had this one last time. Because Kitty is kind of really bright. She has grey spots. We might have chosen this one as well. I don't know. Black cat equals the witch companion and luck base. Yeah. Yeah. That is exactly why we go with this one. Jasper. Yeah, Jasper is cool. I think I like Jasper more than Casper. Okay, we got just because you guys get to decide. So or we're gonna go with Jasper. And if you guys have any other suggestions, we can plop that into as well. Jasper is nice. Jasper is very nice. Yeah, we can go with Sylvester as well. There we go. You guys get to tell me what it's supposed to be called. Because as I said, that way I do not need to decide. And I do not need to think. And I like that setup. I'm very sure we can get dogs and other creatures from this place, though I have no idea how that works, though. All I know is that now there are pets. More than the cat that we already can get. How long are we doing this vote for, by the way? And why doesn't... Oh, now it has me 1 minute to go. Yeah, we can go for 2 minutes. That should probably get everyone enough chance to just pop into stream and click in case they want to click a button. I might be starting to get slightly tired, yes. But it is what it is. This tutorial, honestly, was kind of long. But it's also very long because it has a lot of things to read. Like, if you don't read that much, it goes by pretty quickly. And this tutorial really teaches you basically everything. So it's not like a lot of other games where the tutorial just drags on and on. And also, like some games, but that mostly happens when they have a lot of things, but even so, some less complex games has it as well, that they just have a tutorial every now and then for a new little thing that they're gonna incorporate. And that can be fine sometimes, but yeah, sometimes some games really drag it out so you're actually bored in between. But yeah, Jasper. There we go. Sweet! You won't regret it, you'll see. Life is so much better with a cat. Take a look, I'm sure one of them will steal your heart. Oh, look at that, such happy meows. If you need a feeder, a bed, or a toy, just ask me. Not only are they very cute, part of the process goes towards animal care. Isn't that great? I do need that. I don't really have a lot of money, though. I've yet to meet a creature who could resist a bit of food. It makes them so happy, but don't overdo the treats. Much as they might like them, you should give them only in moderation. That is a lot of money for a feeder. I can buy a dog house. Huh. I feel like I do not have enough money for this. I need to adopt 10? What on earth? What? That? What? Okay, I'm slightly confused. But I don't know. I want you. Why couldn't you be the one to come home to me? I want you. Fine. Oh, it's a poodle! Pink poodle, though. But I'm gonna run home. Home? Yeah, not home. We run home. I need kitchen yeast. I also need a way to make flour. Again, Remy, I should be. Who is Remy? Are you Remy? You're Amos. I don't know. Over time, you'll end up getting loyal customers that'll keep showing up at your establishment. Look at us, we're like one big happy family. Lydio, if you see you throw the husks on the floor again, I'll split your skull in two with my bare hands. You hear me, old bag? A very happy family, yes. Do I have ale yeast? I do not have kitchen yeast. It is way too much money. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. I have no money. I need to plant all of the crops. Like all of them. Let's see now. None of these guys are gonna really grow again and again and again. Those ones can go there. I'll be gone. Oh, hello, Jenna. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. We are just done with the tutorial. So now I can plant my stuff so that we can get some alcohol. Yes. Don't really know where I want to plant stuff. I mean, maybe we just bring everything together and have one massive field, and that's gonna have to be good enough, and that's probably gonna be good enough. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be good enough. Yes. 3-hour tutorial. It had a lot of text. And also a random side quest. And also I wasn't running until I kind of started panicking. So, probably wasn't 1 hour if I just hurried up. I need to water. Of course I need to water. I definitely know that. I mean, honestly, okay, it kind of depends. Some seeds you kind of do want to water first before you plant them, but a lot of the time you really don't need to. And sometimes it can be kind of more problem if you water the earth before you plant seeds. Sometimes it's just easier to just go ahead and plant. You know? Why did I make so many? There we go. I thought that I only had 1 row too many, because this is where the blueberries go. As soon as I have money for said blueberries. These games are no rush anyway. Yeah, they really aren't. And that's kind of the nice things about games like these. Oh, hello, kitty! can buy a bed and a water bowl to keep it happy. I cannot buy a bed and a water bowl to keep it happy. It's gonna have to survive without a bed and a water bowl for a bit. Yeah, and I can't make stuff. Is the beer done? The beer is in fact not done. I think I went down at like 18 yesterday, so that's probably when it's gonna be good enough to go. Can we make any more food, or are we gonna have to survive on the little stuff that we have? We are gonna have to survive on the little stuff that we have. Good to know. So yeah, we open, and now we hopefully get monies. 10 out of 10 game can pet the cat. Yes. And I'm pretty sure you can get dogs as well. I'm not sure how. But I am able to buy dog houses. Not that I understand how that works, but I can. There you go. And you want water. Then you get some water. Hello. If you're gonna whack with your broom, no. As soon as people don't behave, we whack them with brooms. That is how we deal with things. I have different dishes and drinks on the town's menu with a wider variety of dishes and drinks. The more money and reputation you'd get. Yeah. Basically, people want different things. They don't like to have only one drink on the menu and only one kind of food on the menu. They like a variety. And Doggo again started to play with the bone instead of eating it. Yeah, instead of eating bones, we throw them around because that is fun. She threw the bone at me and then she just looked at me and I had to throw it back. Yeah, we need more water. And this is the last water, which means that we can serve tea. Maybe buy doghouse, then you can buy a dog? I think so. I don't really know if that's how it works, but it feels like that is how it should work. I had to go to bed, but congrats on Cat, and completing tutorial was really nice and chill stream, so thank you so much, group hug. Yeah, bye bye Neo. Bye bye, have a lovely night's rest, and also group hug, because obviously group hug. Do I need to whack you with my broom, good sir, or lady, or non-binary person? No? Okay, good. Go. You're probably gonna be cold very soon, so I'm gonna just light up that fire. I have come to learn that people just start getting cold as soon as it starts getting dark outside. So, I feel like I'd rather just light it preemptively than them starting to become upset. Not that it matters much that they are upset, but it makes life slightly more easy. I think we also should have some beer ready, which we do. I mean, ready is, you know, it's drinkable. It's not Grand Reserve, and I normally only go for Grand Reserve, but right now I kind of feel like we need the variety more than we need to make sure that everything is Grand Reserve. I also really like that you can actually see what they are drinking now, because it used to be that, I mean, they are just having random stuff. But it used to be that when I had them on my little carrying tray, that it still looked the same, which was kind of boring. But now we can really see the difference between them, and that is kind of fun. You also need some lager, that is fine. Everyone wants some lager, and the person that's waiting for tea has been waiting for a while, but that is fine. Now, can you simmer down? You cannot simmer down. I'm gonna whack you. Business is good. Business is really good. And also, like, this is the kind of game that's just very cozy, but it's also the kind of game where you just go, like, only one more day. And also really like the whole broom whackification thing. That is kind of fun. And you also wanted lager, that is fine. But yeah, I really feel like business is going really good. Will you be able to hire assistants? Yes! Yes. I think I do that from outside. I don't really remember where on earth I do that. I don't think I have a good enough reputation to do that yet. But basically I think it is 5 different job roles that exist, and I can have one person for each role. So I have one person that can go around and whack people that misbehave. And I have one person that can mend the bar. One person that just cleans. One person that tends the table and stuff. And also one person to mend the rooms, because we are gonna be able to have rooms and hire the rooms out. For additional money and additional stress, because they also want food and drink. So basically, as soon as you get rooms, you really need some more people. But they have also added multiplayer. So you could also probably hire your friends and have your friends work for free. So, you know, that is something. Prioritize the broom whacking role. Nah, I need to do the broom whacking. Because when I add someone else to do the broom whacking, they do the whacking with a stick. And that is not near fun enough. I really like to be the broom whackificator. Honestly, I find all of the roles kind of fun. So yeah. Ironated lager, that is fine. I don't have a lot. There we go. I think we need to call last orders. I should run over and get that dude his beer as well. I know that everything needs cleaning. I'm working on it. Thank you. I'm not gonna clean that. That's just gonna get dirtier. It's because basically it gets more dirty as soon as someone disappears from the table, so it's I kind of normally just clean as soon as everyone leaves the table. Broom is still a stick with a hairdo. Yeah, and I really like the hairdo. I feel like stick with metal buds on it is nowhere near as cool as just a stick with hair. Stick with hair is a whole lot more cool. I need more tea. I still can't do anything about that. That downstairs should be done. But I kind of want to wait until we get things a bit more higher quality, because it does get higher quality the longer we store it for. So yes, I'm gonna sleep. Now we're gonna make the bed. And we're gonna pet the kitty cat. Grab our tea. Because that is important. Yeah, this has aged. I think I'm gonna leave it for longer though. Because that does give us more money. How are we with the food? We need more of absolutely everything. Good to know. Oh, I don't have wheat. I can only make steak. Huh. It's not ready yet. I was about to check if I was gonna be able to make sausages or not, because I do like to have more things. I'm gonna be listening while writing now. You do that. You do that. That is also fair. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do an attempt to make this the last day. Mainly because I'm tired, and also I have been sitting for a bit too long today. Let's see, we need blueberries and other just things that just keep on growing. Why are we closed? Are we not open on Saturday? Sunday is the day of rest. Saturday we open. I mean, it is fully possible that it's... I really hope we open at 8 or something like that. Oh yeah, now this lady comes. Yeah, we're probably open. Otherwise, I don't feel like the mean nasty lady. See? We open. Okay. I do not need an excuse to bury something in my garden. And if I do need an excuse to bury something in my garden, you're gonna plant not farm crops on top of it. You're gonna plant something that is close to extinction so that, you know, the policeman can't dig it up. And now let's see. I mean, rice is also pretty good. I want all of it, basically. Did I get sowing beans? No, I got sowing peas. And not beans. I think. I mean, tomato is probably pretty good to have as well. So let's just bring some tomatoes. And I do like myself some strawberries. And then blueberries. And that is just gonna be a lot of stuff that we can harvest. Okay, the 2 green-haired kids are the mafia. Good to know. Yes. think we should still be able to buy stuff for the cat. I feel like I kind of splurged a bit. But would like me to pass by a travel? Sure, I'll do so at once. You couldn't catch me dead in that hovel. It's looking better now. Keep me a table ready. I mean, it used to be that this lady does have a cat bed. But, so does this place. Except that it's not open today. Why is not open? Is it just because I popped into the city before the doors could open and the doors do not open because of that? Because I can pop out of the city and pop back in. That is something I'm capable of doing. I'm gonna try that. I think a mosquito tried biting me. There was an insect on my neck. And then it went very flat. For obvious reasons. Okay, I see? See? Please, Crowley, we only need a few days. Right now we don't have enough space for them. We're overwhelmed. I remember this dude. This is a very shady dude in the middle of the forest. We had a deal, Nessie. I get them out of there and you handle the rest. Have you forgotten? I know, but it's all very sudden. If I could have a bit more time to prepare everything. No way, I've risked enough just bringing them here. They're your problem now. All right. We'll take them in. We'll think of something. That's all I needed to hear. Sorry to be so harsh, but you know what's at stake for me. You're absolutely right, Crowley. As ever, we owe you one. You and Marcus are going to be the end of me. What is done is done. I better scram before I call any more attention to myself. I got enough odd looks already. Yeah, you would get plenty of odd looks wearing that. Hello, Kitty! I also, by the way, really like this kitty. This kitty is so cute. Also because I really love orange cats. I mean, who doesn't? And Jono, by the way, there's a hamster in a bowl. And you can kick the hamster in the bowl. And it just spins around and it gets confused. And I shouldn't, but it's kind of funny. Hi, welcome to the bar. What can I do for you? That was some Are you alright? Oh, you had us. Goodness, how embarrassing. Yes, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. Crowley might seem intimidating, but he's a good guy. He's a great friend and has collaborated with us many times. His arrival took us by surprise is all. He's risked a lot to rescue some dogs that were being kept in poor conditions. We agreed that if he could help liberate them, Marcus and I would take them in, but... We're swamped. Many of our animals are ready for adoption, but have been waiting for someone to want to take them in, poor days. Perhaps I could get the word out. That would be super sweet. I can have a cat cafe. Or a cat tavern. That would be cool. That would be super sweet. With all the footfall at your tavern, we're bound to find a home for many of our animals. Take this adoption sign. With it, people will be able to see all our little angels. Okay. Please, have a chat with all those interested before sending them to me, alright? I trust your judgment and, well, one has to make sure. Okay. I need to buy stuff for my cat. Yes. gonna get one of those. And that is all I can get at the moment because I did splurge a bit. Okay, but we're getting the fancy stuff immediately. And cats don't need beds to sleep in. I have a bed, and cat can share bed with me. That is how Maya and Kitty rolls. She has plenty of beds though, but she does tend to sleep with me. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 thingamabobs that I want to plant. Okay. Sometime, not today, we are gonna make sure that the farming part of this looks really pretty. Right now it's just a very long line full of tiny lines. And I don't think that is that impressive or nice looking, but it is fine. It works. There we go. I need cat food. I know I need cat food. I just don't have any. But at least the thing has water. And up until the last update, it only needed water. I should also probably get some iron. I've also come to realize that iron is the English word that I struggle the most with on a day-to-day basis. And apparently it's really easy to figure out that you are Scandinavian if you just try to pronounce iron. No, wait, there's coal somewhere here. I probably need some copper as well. I can get some copper, it's fine. Right, I also have some recipes that I can unlock. We can go see if there is anything, because the big problem with recipes right now is that I don't really have enough resources to make most of the things. That was just a flower. There are mushrooms though. I mean, if we can just make mushroom soup or something like that. That is something that I could probably do right now without that much of an issue. Hello, dude. I can't get in there though. Oh, we have some wild berries. I like wild berries mainly because they are free. And I don't need to pay money for them. And I can still do things with them. They are not gonna be as expensive as, you know, the grown berries, but it's free. I like free. Free is nice. Yeah, drinks is gonna be impossible. Egg, butter, sugar, that's gonna be expensive because I'm gonna need to buy all of those things. Broths. I mean, that is gonna be possible for me to make. And it's impossible. Sure. I mean, I am growing tomatoes right now. I think I need a press or something to make olive oil. I don't think that should be too difficult as well. Breadcrumbs and oil. Yeah, salad is gonna be plenty possible. So let's grab those two. I mean, not possible right now, but possible as soon as the harvest comes in. And that is close enough. More herbs. I like herbs. Yeah. Also, a fun part about having English as a second language is that you sometimes get kind of confused if you're speaking British or American English. I probably do both. I very surely do a bit of both. And what was I thinking? It was something that I needed to do. I do not remember what it is that I needed to do. Oh, I need cream for mushrooms with cream. That is cool. And I need curd for that. And I need milk for curd. I mean, we can probably do mushroom. I do know where I get milk from. I just hope that they haven't closed shop yet. It probably costs more than 7 silver though. But farm place is down here. Hello 7, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And Tavern is going great. I found some copper ore in the dirt. Kind of struggling with money right now. But that is fine. Hello, can I buy stuff? Are you closed? Closed. Hi, neighbor. You must be the new owner of the tavern next door. Great job, by the way. That place was pretty much in ruins before you arrived. It was. For heaven's sake, where are my manners? I'm Buzz. My family and I welcome you to our farm. Hello, doggo. Can you just eat your bone instead of just tossing it around? Because it kind of scared me when I all of a sudden hear a random dunking noise. Your family? Yes, my wife Holly and I recently purchased this land. We just moved in with our 2 children, Arthur and Violet. A true blessing from the gods. Struggling with money right now. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of bought a whole lot of seeds. And then I didn't have any money left. We've had to repair more than we'd like, but it's been worth it. Since Holly opened the store, we've started getting orders from all over the kingdom. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask her. Yeah, I don't need to build. I need to buy. Where is your wife? This is not your wife, right? Is this your wife? This is Violet. Hello, I'm Violet. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Who are you? I'm Gina. I have the tavern. Yes, an innkeeper. You must know a lot of stories about your customers. You could tell me some of them. A story about monsters and mysterious magic. So you like that sort of thing, huh? Yes. Dad and Uncle Woody were adventurers before Dad and Mom got married. At night, Dad tells me stories of his old adventures. Someday I'm going to leave this farm and travel the world fighting monsters and saving people. Very brave girl. If it is in Gina's hands, it will be fixed. That it will be. It just takes some time. Because I need money for the materials. And I also need to level up before I can handle and tackle the upstairs, so. That's right. I'm not afraid of monsters at all. If I ever see one, I'll kill it instantly with my sword. Cool. Now, I need milk. You have a ghost sewing for you, dude. Yeah, that is probably fine. I shouldn't be here, by the way. I am gonna grab the lemons and the limes. This is not limes, that is olives. Yeah, I don't care about you being sad at the moment. I need milk. And I am very sure that I am not getting any milk. And I'm probably not getting milk tomorrow either, because that's a Sunday. Welcome to Harvest Hill Farm. We've got the best products that Oh, wait, you're the innkeeper of the farm next door. I mean, I have a farm now, but... Okay. I knew you looked familiar. It's nice to meet you. I'm Holly, owner of Harvest Hill Farm, along with my husband Buzz. Although we've only recently set up shop, I can assure you that our produce are of the finest quality. Whether it's animals or products to care for them, we have everything you need. Yeah, I could... Okay, fine. I can't get milk. Lemonade in summer is the best, but so is ginger beer. Yeah, lemonade I agree with. Ginger beer I've never had, so I have no idea. Let's see, we need to run. Was there something more that I wanted to do? Do not remember. Do need a whole lot of wheat. I mean, maybe we have some better beer today? No, not yet. Yeah, and we can't really make that. I mean, we can make meat broth. I'm not selling meat broth to my customers. That would be the most boring thing ever to order at a tavern. And that is not how we roll in this place. You're also gonna change the color on this because this is red tea, so it deserves to be red. Alright, I forgot about the sign. We should probably place that sign somewhere. I can style it. Yeah, I like it brown. Can place it there, and that way the tiny little dead plant isn't really visible anymore. So let's open. And that is gonna have to be enough. And we can't make more gruel because we don't have grain. I need to grow so many things. It's turning dark. I'm gonna try and stay off from lighting the fire. How much firewood do we even have? Not a lot. So yes, saving up on the firewood is probably a good idea. I do recommend our tea, mainly because we don't have a whole lot of the other stuff. Now, you call... I heard you're giving away dogs for free. Is that true? I'd like to take a couple of them. Apparently they are free? I have no idea about that. Sure do. Dogs especially got a nice crunch to them when barbecued. Pardon? Just kidding. Puppies are so sweet and tender. So you'd take care of it? Of course. I'd care for it and feed it so it grows big and strong. I love a plump dog. I'm sorry. I think they've all been adopted. Ah, that's a shame. Well, gotta head home. They're waiting for me to come and prepare dinner. All the best to you. Yeah. The service here is impeccable. I just needed to talk to someone that was trying to eat a dog. And I was not okay with that. So, you know. That was a close one. Was it a close one though? I feel like he was pretty transparent. Even though he wasn't. I mean, he was, but he thought he wasn't. This place ain't so bad. Yeah, it's pretty good, this place. I like it. That is because I bought it for like 4 times the amount it was worth. So yeah. The nearest cobblers is here. You can buy food here. So. And yeah, I do agree the music is really, really nice as well. Okay, listen, music in games kind of makes a huge difference. It makes more of a difference than you'd think. There we go. Okay, you calm down. Okay, good. I don't like to whack my patrons when I don't need to. And I mean, Kitty kind of, as in the ghost Kitty, kind of gave me permission to strangle customers, so whacking them with my broom is probably fine. I mean, Kitty was the one who told me to whack the customers, but Kitty also kind of said that it was fine to strangle them, so. I just, and the weird seed girls talked about burying bodies, so this game is slightly homicidal. It does add to the atmosphere. That it does. It does. No. No disturbing the other customers. Okay, I feel like I have a lot of money to be able to buy cat food now. I also need a cat bed, to be fair. But, you know. Looking at me, I am looking at all of you, all of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time. No! There we go. I'll whack you in the behind if you don't do as I tell you. True, I know, I speak the truth all of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time. Now I want to sing. I mean, it was kind of a while ago since we had our last karaoke stream, so... This may be something we should do. Soonish. I mean, not right now. Right now we're gaming. last orders. I mean, we can technically stay open for a bit longer, but the drink is gone. Almost gone. We have 4 drinks left, and then they're gonna start to be upset. And the food is fine. Kind of. Gina singing would be nice. It is fun to sing. I really like to sing. Yeah. I am getting tired. Oh, I have no more tea leaves. I thought I had more tea leaves. Apparently I don't. Oh, well, that is fine. Oh yeah, honey. Honey would be nice to have. Milk would be nice to have. Can I make sugar here? I can make sugar here. Cool. I thought I needed more weird random things to make sugar, but apparently all I need is this. Hello, kitty. I'm gonna place the chest over there instead. Basically because that way I can just pop all of the food stuff into this thing. Sort by type. Why? Oh, it's because it's kitchen yeast. I would personally place yeast among the other yeast. But you do you. But basically all chests that are inside of the work area, if you just place the stuff there, you don't need to have it in your inventory. And it kind of saves up a lot of inventory space. I think that everyone would like it. Maybe. I don't know. Well, a lot of people tend to like it when I sing, but I'm a Swede. Me saying that I'm good at anything is not something that you do. You gotta follow the jantelagen. Jantelagen is very important. You gotta follow it. And if you follow it, you cannot say that you're good at anything. Good, I get new tea leaves today. None of the other things are harvestable though. Except for tree. Not except for tree. Tree is also not harvestable. So yeah. But we like your singing. That you keep telling me sometimes, a lot of the time. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But yeah. I am gonna finish streaming there because my buttocks hurt from sitting. I am having, like, my chair that I have now is pretty good, but it puts pressure on my tailbone for some reason. So when I sit in it for long, my tailbone starts to hurt. And we are definitely at that point now. So I am uncomfortable. And I'm tired. And it's past midnight. You do need sleep. I do need sleep. I really do. I also need to make better streaming schedules. And actually check when people stream so that I don't clash with absolutely everyone all of the time. Yeah, in my defense, though, I really couldn't stream on Friday, and therefore I kind of had to stream Thursday and Saturday because 2 streams this week is kind of good. Ouch. Yeah, it's kind of uncomfy. So yeah, it's fine though. So yeah, thanks for the stream, Restful. I look forward to tomorrow, by the way. Thanks for the stream, was fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun as well, so I'm really glad you guys had fun. Been fun now to go bed. Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna find something interesting and not go to bed, but I'm gonna try. And I'm tired, so it's probably gonna be more easy than it normally is. But yeah. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you guys had fun today as well. Do have a lovely rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye. And group hug! All of the group hugs! And also don't forget to drink your tea, because tea is tasty and amazing.